Mention that tonight's episode of The Wanger Show is brought to you by Dexter Original Sin, starring Patrick Gibson and Christian Slater. Dexter Original Sin follows Dexter as he transitions from student to the classic avenging serial killer we all know and love. This exciting new spin-off series is just one of many in the Dexter universe, with Dexter Resurrection, Dexter New Blood, Dexter the Trinity Killer, Dexter Early Cuts, Dexter Dark Echo, Dexter Darkly Dreaming, Dexter Dearly Devoted Dexter, Dexter in the Dark, Dexter by Design, Dexter is Delicious, Double Dexter, Dexter's Final Cut, Dexter is Dead, Dexter the Musical, Dexter the Comic Book, and Dexter the Video Game, all being part of this ever-expanding family of stories across various points in the timeline. It's not confusing at all. Featuring an all-star cast, exciting thrills, and a fan base that can go fuck itself, Dexter Original Sin is currently airing on Paramount+. Hit it!
I'm a fan of the show, by the way. Just saying. I had to.
What makes you think I'm not?
I had to throw it out there. I had to throw it out there. Okay. Welcome back to another episode of The Wanger Show.
It's another one.
388 episodes of podcasting, Grace, who is our guest today. That's right. Yeah.
388. Pokemon today, Christian, is Grottle?
Yeah.
Grottle? Turtle looking thing?
It's got bushes on its back.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is like a stegosaurus.
A little bit.
Ah, here we go. Oh, look at that. Follow us on all the things.
Oh!
I put TikTok back up there. We're going to talk about it. But most importantly,
Talk about what?
Grace is here. Her presence is felt. The wine is flowing. The nails are fucking
Nailing.
vibing.
Oh wait, but I can't hear the sound effects either.
Oh, too bad.
Ooh.
Maybe I just play it really
Just
loud.
blast
Cody,
everybody's eardrums.
I wouldn't have played that one.
Record scratch. I don't know these buttons yet. I gotta get used to these
There's
things.
only bad sound bites. Like everything I've ever said is like, no.
Welcome back, Grace.
What's
Thank you for
chimes?
having me.
Of course, you're always welcome.
Thank you.
We had you on a couple months ago.
We
years
had her on
ago.
twice last year.
Look at that.
I felt bad.
Didn't make the top
Why?
moments.
Yeah, every year we do our
Oh.
best moments of the year,
Wow.
and I totally
Cody's like, only one
Totally
woman can
snubbed
make
ya.
it. And
We have a quota.
Angie beat you out.
Aw, that's okay.
She
I
did
Um,
lick the microphone.
she
so.
did.
I'm sure I've done it on accident, but she did it on purpose. That was the thing.
I think she was a little
No.
drunk. So
Better.
We've all licked a microphone. in
We've
our
all been
day,
there.
you
Who has
know?
not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So I apologize for not including you in the video. Every other video you were in, it was just last year.
You know, Cody,
I
it's
guess-
like your hair,
yeah.
and then it's this. It's just like,
Yeah.
what are we even doing?
who needs that?
My
when
hair?
Yeah. Who
I
needs
need
your
my
hair?
hair back.
I would
Did
love
you
to
keep
see you. I would love to see you bald.
He's like, here it is.
Who needs to be in a top 24 moments of 2024 of the Wanger Show on YouTube right now? I should check it out. There's a little thing that came up. More work for Cody.
That sounds
Ha,
kind
ha,
of
ha,
boring,
ha.
but sure.
How about a short film that you led that now has 12,000 views?
Heyo. I know. I don't even.
Let's
fucking-
go. Let's go.
And then Cody's like, Grace who?
Still hasn't beat The Shape, which unfortunately has 30,000 views.
Mm.
But
Oh,
also,
that's
also
not too
stars
shabby,
you.
though.
That's pretty cool. That's-
Yeah.
I think that's our highest one.
He
Is that our
just-
highest video?
Do you feel proud?
It's either that or the first
me,
karaoke
Dad.
video.
Oh,
Dad-
yeah.
Dad?
Dad?
You're not answering. Dad.
I was looking at, actually, our, like, top videos just in general.
Uh-huh.
And I
Like,
was surprised.
Reviews?
Yeah. And I was surprised to see that it's not technically our very first video, but our first sketch, Hostage.
That one weirdly
That's
kept
like-
getting recommended for
Yeah.
years.
That's
Yeah.
like at like number 5 or 6 at almost
Yeah.
like 9,000 views.
Yeah.
Just
Oh,
little
nice.
old me and Cody just pinching each other's nipples.
Yeah.
Well,
That actually did.
I mean,
hurt.
at least 1,000 of
Yeah.
the views are mine, so
Hey,
you know, you're
there
welcome.
you go.
That was the one where the guy knocked on the door, right? Because he thought there was something
Yeah.
going on.
Like this,
Oh no!
yeah.
Like a
So
neighbor?
we
Yeah.
filmed.
I
We
don't
filmed.
feel like I've seen this.
This
Yeah.
was back in 2016 when we
It
first
sounds
started
hot.
the channel, and it was our first sketch. And we filmed it at my old work. We had a photography studio. We just did it in there, and
Is
we
this
did.
like an old work where I was also at this? Do I know this? or
no,
was this, like,
no, this was
us?
before
Okay.
like Collider and stuff.
You're like, so you used to work at this place, Collider. I'm
Yeah.
like, no.
I worked in the art department, and then I was like, hey, can I please like?
I
can
worked in the spider closet getting
Yes.
sexually harassed. I loved it.
Mhm. And this was after hours, but it's still, I think it was during
Yeah,
the
it
week.
was.
Mhm.
And,
And
so
there
like a
was-
professional neighbor, like a working.
No, it was the security guard.
Security guard.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
like
Yeah.
he
You
was
got
like,
arrested,
because
huh?
we were yelling and,
Nice.
like screaming at each
Literally
other.
said,
Okay.
no, please stop, please.
And then
That's what I was screaming.
it ended up being in the bloopers because we're like, oh
Yeah.
no, we're fine. And the guy was like, oh shit, I thought like someone was being murdered.
Oh.
Thank God he like
That's
checked
sweet.
without calling the cops. 'Cause
Yeah.
that would have been that could have
yeah.
gone
That
very
would've been
bad.
I
awkward.
forget his
Yeah.
name, but a
He's
great
like, why are
security
your
cool
guys'
guy.
nipples so bruised?
Yeah.
And you're like, look,
It's
I
for
know
a
what
bit.
this looks like.
Why are you naked, sir? Is this man?
I went to acting school, I swear.
Is this adult hurting you, child?
Yeah.
Is he hurting
right,
you?
yeah.
Cody's like, this is not my
I
parent.
looked really young back then. Yeah.
But yeah, I went down memory lane and I was like, oh, look at that. Look
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah.
Now Grace is in 2 of our top 5 videos.
I love it,
So
yay.
fucking A. At 3, technically. You're in
I
Scare
really-
Tag too, so I think that's in the top
Oh,
5
I love
as
how I'm like
well.
an afterthought. Like, oh yeah, you were in that. It's like,
I guess
Well, you
you're
weren't the
on,
lead.
yeah.
If you were in the lead, then maybe.
I
Look
mean,
at
maybe that's
who's
why it's
bigger on the
not doing-
poster. The moon is bigger than you on the poster.
The moon
The
got
fucking-
second billing.
the fucking
The
house.
fucking moon.
The
And
house
the
is bigger.
moon as
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was a good time.
That was actually a very fun
No,
time.
we always have good times.
Yeah, it was hot as
I
fuck.
was gonna say
but
we
had
say that now looking back.
We never,
you know.
yeah, we're not great with the weather plan.
No.
But
No.
there's a lot of
Just
other
wait till the next
positives.
one
We
when
gotta
we,
film
when
one
we film in the
indoors.
snow.
Yeah. we gotta-
Yeah. No, we're gonna film one indoors and the power's
Let's
gonna
go to
go
the
out.
tip of Argentina. Just in
Yeah.
the deep
Ooh.
winter.
For the
Hawaii.
art.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
during
We're gonna pull-
monsoon season.
Yeah, let's pull a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pull a what?
I I was gonna say we'll pull a remnant, but then I was just like I just like teetered off, and my
Oh.
brain was like, ah.
All right.
I was like,
It
yeah,
happens.
it didn't make
It's
the
always
cut.
great
It
for a
happens.
podcast.
Just like
when
me in
you're-
the top video.
Yes. There you go.
Always
Well-
great for just rambling on. Yeah, we can
And then
pull
just
it like
stopping,
a
you
remnant. Meh.
Bleh.
Well, Grace, it is great to have you back.
Thank you for having me. I really
Um,
like both of you, truly.
Oh, well,
Like a lot.
shit.
Right here in my old ticker.
Thank
Okay.
you. Yeah.
So yeah.
And I called my heart
appreciate-
when I write that down. Heart ticker.
Yeah.
I know it's been a pretty shitty past couple of weeks.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, the world's on fire.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
now the
Sure.
world's on fire, but Los Angeles was literally on fire.
It's been
Still kind of is.
metaphorically
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
fire for a while. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things
are good.
Yeah, Cody and I talked a
Real
bit
smooth.
about it last week. I will say if there's anything positive about it all, because it's a lot of crap, it's a lot of
Yeah.
bullshit, and a lot of sadness. The good thing is that so many people coming together, helping
Yeah.
each other out. That's been really great to see. Because there's been a lot of like negativity towards Los Angeles. Because it's
yeah,
crazy.
I know, which is only ever for people who don't live here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm like,
That
all right, be mad. Like,
I saw it somewhere. I heard someone say that like everyone who lives in California lives rent free, and everyone else that doesn't live in California. Because anybody, if you ever meet that like either like lives in Texas or like somewhere in the Midwest or something, they're like, oh, California. Why would I ever want to go
Right.
there? And I don't think they just completely out of touch, and they don't understand what
I just
it's
don't
not
get the
perfect.
hate. Like nobody says like, well, I live in so and so, and I'm like, fucking loser.
Yeah.
Like,
fucking Rhode Island.
like we
what
don't
the
want
fuck?
you here anyway. Like if you don't want to be
No.
here, we don't want you here either. Like,
Yeah, stay out.
but it's a lot. Yeah, but I know what you mean. It's like these are the moments when it's like, I don't know what y'all are mad about. We're
Well,
the 5th largest economy, and all of
yeah.
California's money goes to the rest of the country. So
Yeah.
you're
Well,
welcome.
it's especially depressing like when the fires were happening, like when people were automatically politicizing everything, but then on top
Right.
of that, just being like, "Good, I'm glad it's finally
fuck
Hollywood's
those
burning down."
celebrities.
Jesus. It's
And I'm like,
cleansing
y'all,
the-
like, I know
yeah.
that, like, there are definitely some, which I love, too. I love that they're, like, the celebrities who homes were It's like, look, I don't mean to be crass, but, like, I don't give a shit. Like, I really don't.
Mhm.
So then everybody's like, oh, like, I don't give a, they're, and it's like, you don't
Yeah.
understand how many people here are, like, barely paying rent and, like,
Yeah.
lost everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
it's not just only, like,
That
these
was-
huge celebrities.
That was
It's
the
like,
one thing I wanted to focus on more, and not to say that like everyone in the Palisades losing their homes is not a good, like it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. But the people in Altadena more than likely probably don't have second homes. They probably that home
Right.
was their home. And I was listening to. Did you listen to the Conan episode with Sona?
on the way over here. I did,
Very,
yeah.
very sad.
Yeah.
And, I'm sure she'll be fine. Like, she's probably a different situation than most other people that, aren't famous.
Yeah.
But still, it's heartbreaking hearing that shit happen. It's entire neighborhoods that went down. And, it's just really sad. And so it's no need for the pointing fingers and all that shit. Like, all that shit's going to be figured out. And don't do arsony. That just...
I just
don't
think
do that. Stop
everybody
being a
needs-
dick.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
Like everybody needs to just go home and jerk off because like, what are we mad about? Like people are like losing everything they've ever had in their life, and they're like, "Well, the liberals, shut up."
Yeah.
Like, get laid and shut up, and then
Go
go
rub
donate
one
to Red
out,
Cross.
yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you,
Mhm.
Ted.
The
Sit
money,
the
not
fuck down.
not the semen.
Yeah, we don't want your
No,
seed.
no.
We want your
Mm-mm.
cash.
There's a different place for that.
Venmo
Yeah.
me. No, no. Not me.
I don't have a graphic for that. But yeah, so it's been pretty shitty. It's been kind of scary. I know me and Ken have constantly been texting because, like,
Yeah.
the second it all happened, it's like, where we volunteer? Where do we go
Yeah,
help fight the fire?
Look
You
at
know.
guys, nice.
Yeah, just kind of stuff like that, and then people reaching out to kind of stay sane because we've been fine, but like I think I said it last week. If you look at the Watch Duty app. And you see where like Burbank is and all the fires around it.
You had a literal ring of fire around.
Pretty.
you.
It was
Yeah.
pretty grim.
We were literally just like in Mordor,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
well,
Where's
hope we're okay.
Yeah,
like-
where's Frodo? The fucking eye. Just
yeah, Frodo. Where's fucking Sam? We need Sam.
Need
Fuck
some
Frodo.
Sam to. Yeah, fuck.
He's climbing that mountain after
You know what I
Gollum
say?
kicked him
You know
off.
what?
Yeah.
Where do the hobbits live?
Napping
Hobbiton?
in mid. Yeah,
Oh,
The
fuck
Shire?
Hobbiton.
I was gonna say Middle Earth,
Who the
but I
fuck-
love that
who the
you
fuck-
like went deep.
Who
you
would
were
want to
like,
live in Hobbiton?
He's
Are
like,
you
and they
fucking
live on
kidding
this
me?
street.
Oh my god, those homes.
Those doors
Jesus
are so
Christ.
tiny.
Jesus,
fucking losers.
man.
Yeah.
Ugh, get out of Hobbiton while you
Mm.
still can. Move to Texican. Oh, I'll take
give
it.
it to you. I'll
I'll
give it
take
to you.
it.
All
I'm gonna
right,
get that
all
a 2 out of 10.
Yeah, I don't know what's the Texas of the Lord of the Rings of Netherworld. What's the
Netherworld.
What's the
I think it's Nether
Middle
regions.
Earth?
Middle Earth?
You're looking for the Texas of Middle Earth. is what
They're
you're
in the
saying.
core.
Texican.
Yeah, Texas.
What would be? I don't know. Maybe like some
Shire.
rural
There
town
you go.
around Bree.
A fucking cheese?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
No, it's with 2 E's.
Oh, okay.
Cody, you knew.
Oh, so it's a
right?
bird.
Thank you. Thank
It's a
you,
metal
Cody.
bird.
Where's the cool bar they go to in Fellowship where
The
Aragorn's just sitting there with his
Prancing Pony.
Prancing Pony?
pipe? Yeah, that
Where
seems like
they-
a fun
Bitch,
spot.
do not forget
Where they
that
meet
the
Ryder
whole reason
Strong.
why Ken and I have been together for 800 years is because I beat his ass so badly at Lord of the Rings Trivial Pursuit. He
Oh,
literally never got a
shit.
turn.
Oh,
And then we hooked up.
Hey.
Hey.
See that?
Hot.
Listen, stop making fun of liberals. Go watch Lord of the Rings and have sex.
try to go have sex.
Yeah. Go have
Great.
some nice
Things you
Hobbiton
can accomplish
sex.
when
I
you're
just
having
like
sex.
I've never like my worst enemy could be like my house burned down and I'd be like, what can I do?
Mm.
Like fuck it. Like I just don't get it.
Yeah.
The
what I
the
was
lack of empathy is a real
Yeah.
big bummer.
I was
It's a-
saying, like, yeah,
huge
like,
bummer.
I don't like Mel Gibson. I don't want his house to burn down.
right.
I don't like James Woods. He's a great actor. I don't want his house to burn down.
Right,
You know?
like-
So, Dennis Quaid, I don't care for him. I don't want his house to burn down. I love The Parent Trap. I love
It
The
is a
Rookie.
classic.
Yeah, I
Anyways.
was trying to think of
Have
other
I seen
Dennis
The
Quaid
Rookie?
joints.
Is that a baseball show?
Yeah.
Oh.
Movie.
Maybe.
Ken would have seen it.
Is
Ken
it a
would've-
Disney Channel original
Yes.
movie?
Oh, no, it's
No,
not.
that's a
It's not a
theatrical.
decom.
Oh,
but
see, I would have been interested if it, but I don't want to see a theatrical.
But it is a
I'm
Disney
here for
movie.
Disney Channel
believe it
originals.
is.
I think it is Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
so too.
The
Yeah,
Substance,
Ken's
he's
probably
great in it.
Ken's probably watching it right now.
He's probably watching it right now. Yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, it's all really shitty. Didn't need the repeat of 2020 now in 2025 because it kind of feels there's
like,
even
are
a
we
new.
ever gonna get a fucking break?
I don't think so. This reboot sucks. I was actually texting Wendy about that because we were going back and forth on all the things, and I was like, "There's even a new Lee Winnell movie. What the fuck? This needs to stop. What is next? Are we
Yeah,
gonna pull
like-
out a Who? Oh no!" So yeah, like I think especially today, we're not gonna talk about it too much. There's something that happened today, and it's Martin Luther King Day. So it's,
Something bad. Oh, that's good.
that's as soon as I say
What was
Martin
that,
Luther King.
Grace?
Say it again.
That was a slightly maybe for you too a deep cut
Yeah.
Wicked reference. Not to
Oh,
the movie
okay.
because I didn't see it because I don't care for that. But
Okay.
I've seen the musical several times.
MLK Day and nothing
MLK Junior
else.
Day, yeah,
Junior Day,
100%.
excuse me.
And
His
no
dad didn't
other,
get one.
nothing else happened.
Nothing else whatsoever.
and
Major
nobody
world
cares.
events.
No,
Mhm.
no, none whatsoever. So
As we would say in Jurassic Park. See, nobody cares.
nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Was he from Boston?
He is now.
Okay.
He's from the Texican and the Jurassic Park world.
Okay.
It's a whole thing.
I will say
Let
we're
me
gonna
pull
talk.
down my graphic here and show you the map.
We will talk about
Park?
a Wolfman movie that came out this
Oh, I
past
haven't.
weekend.
Did you like it?
We'll talk about it.
Did you see
I'm
it?
gonna stay
I
on this.
Did
We'll
you
stay
like
on.
it?
Yeah.
Save it for the time code, Cody.
Save it. Save it.
But I will
But I
say,
haven't seen
I'm
it.
trying to hint.
you know what? Let's talk about it because Eric's in the chat,
Oh no.
and I was going back and forth texting Eric, and it was a delight.
I saw he didn't love it. and
Yeah,
I think
Oh.
I'm assuming you did.
I don't know if I loved it, but I liked it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in the same boat. There's enough of it that I enjoyed to where I'm
Okay.
like, okay, I'll give this.
I only brought it up
Okay.
because you mentioned Jurassic Park. There were like 2 very
There's-
specific things that reminded me of the Jurassic Park franchise.
Really?
The car's like, and on your left,
one
you'll
was-
see the Wolfman.
Yeah. One was
You are
almost
gonna have wolves
They're all gonna-
in this Wolfman movie, right? Some
well,
werewolves.
if you ask Eric, Eric, can I read your response text to me? Because it was so fucking funny. I'll see if
man.
you say yes or not. Because it was so. And it has to do with. Are we gonna have any Wolfmans on this thing? Specifically though, we're not gonna spoil anything, but there is a shot in Wolfman that is of someone digging under a barn.
Oh, yeah,
That
yeah,
is
yeah.
straight the Lost
Yeah,
World.
yeah.
I don't like that.
And then there's a sequence when they're on top of like a little
Yes.
green a
Yes.
greenhouse when
Okay.
she gets pulled up in the thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a little
The
like
raptor.
Yeah.
Julian.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
thinking like
Yeah,
Julian Moore
because
on
her
the
legs
glass.
are dangling at one point.
Yes,
Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
You're right. Yeah,
See, great movie, especially
Yeah.
the
When
Lost World.
Samuel
Jurassic
like
Park.
grabs her ass real
Okay,
hard.
so I texted. I don't know if I'll go through it because if you've ever texted Eric. Oh,
But
it
I-
wasn't
There's,
that much.
there's never just one text there. You got it.
Yeah.
I need
All
a
right.
dramatic reading though. I don't want just like a
All right.
a by rote.
I was gonna say I should send you this. You should read it as Eric, but no. Okay. I
You
texted
could
him
read
at
it as Dexter.
I texted him at 10 in the morning.
Okay.
I said, I feel like
Okay.
I watched a different Wolfman than everyone else. How do you think he would have responded?
Well, yeah.
Well, being Eric's mind, you as Eric, what would you say?
Oh, I don't know.
Think,
I don't know.
think of a dog.
What?
Think of a dog. How would
Think
you
of a
respond?
dog.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
He responds, ruh-roh.
Sorry.
and then I went on to say
That's
it's
funny.
not great. It doesn't nearly get to the emotional levels of Invisible Man, but I had a good time. Werewolf stuff was cool. I think it needed to be longer and do more wild and crazy shit. There's a certain element that I wish they
I'd
would have
die
done.
for every time I
So,
said that.
but the key in that is that I said werewolf stuff was cool. His response, "What werewolf?"
Oh.
He's like, I don't know. This is not a spoiler. He says, I didn't see a wolf. I didn't see a full moon. I saw a
There was
bald.
no full
I
moon,
saw
I
I saw a
noticed that.
bald zombie. Bro, number 1 on this list is wolf. Number 2 is Harry. What are we doing here, man? Love this specific thing. Wish it was a werewolf movie.
Okay.
And
So
then-
is a wolfman not a werewolf?
Not technically. It's a different take on it.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They don't go into the supernatural. It's like Invisible Man. I never really considered, like, I guess now looking at it, it makes sense. Like, I never considered the Invisible Man to be like grounded in reality,
Yeah.
but it is.
Yeah.
And so
they do kind of the same thing.
He
here.
wanted to do the same
Yeah.
thing with Wolfman. One more thing, because we did keep going on. I was fucking with Eric a little bit because I was like, and this isn't true. I said the post credit scene was so good too, and he's like, he said, "Oh fuck off! I left as soon as the credits rolled." And he was like, "What possibly was it?"
Somebody wrote, not all wolf.
Yeah. Wait, what happened?
Patty said, "Not all wolf."
Not
men."
all
Oh,
wolfmen.
that's
That's,
good.
That's good.
fucking
Yeah.
funny.
And so he said, "What possibly was it? A moon finally?" And then I said, "Dude, Elizabeth Moss." And then we proceeded to go back and forth on what this post-credit scene was.
I'm here to talk to you about the dark universe.
No, I was like, she goes up to the wife. I'm starting a team. And then
my
there's some
God.
spoilery stuff that I won't go into.
I think
but-
I like the ideas of it. I just wish it kind of flexed its muscles a little bit more.
Yeah.
This is the one time I love me a short movie, but I think you mentioned just now, like, I wish it was a little longer to flesh out some of
Mhm.
the.
How long was it?
It's like
80 or 90, right?
100 minutes.
Oh, it's 100?
Yeah.
Okay.
104, I think. So
Okay.
probably around like
Yeah.
98 minutes, 100 minutes probably with credits.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I think give me like a 2-hour version of this movie where they flesh out. I think that's what it was. I loved a lot of the human like beats that they had.
Yeah.
I think some of it just could have lingered a little bit longer. I think they should have done more with the wife and like the
Yeah.
daughter relationship. Like they
Even
should have.
the marriage too. Like
Yeah.
they hinted at stuff early on that
Yeah.
it's not really addressed later.
Yeah.
and
I will say
But-
the opening scene is
Great.
fucking fantastic.
It is. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
it's very because you remember the Invisible Man, how incredible. You saw that, right, Grace?
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
Okay, all right. But that opening scene in The Invisible Man like tells you everything you need to know about
Yeah,
the
yeah.
movie. Like no dialogue up to a certain point. It's great.
Oh, I love
This
that.
I almost would have rather have seen this story from the opening scene. It just continued that. And what was really surprising is that I know Lee Whannell's movies. I know he loves his jump scares. very surprised in that whole opening scene. Like I was waiting for it. Like, okay,
Yeah.
where's the jump
It's
gonna
like
happen?
still kind of a jump scare
I'm
because you're
still-
so anxious. The
I'm
whole
like,
time.
okay,
You're like,
where's it gonna happen? And he never does it. In that
There's
opening
kind
scene.
of one.
Sure, but
Yeah.
yeah, but it's not like
I like a jump scare.
Yeah.
it depends. There's a really good jump
If
scare
it's
in this
earned.
one. I don't know how to say it without giving it away, but he opens a door.
Okay.
Yeah,
I-
and
well,
it's
that's
really
terrifying.
really cool. But no, I really like the take. Like I was telling Eric, like how many werewolf movies have we seen that are just it's full moon that someone explains the rules? There's not a single damn scene in this movie where someone breaks down. It's like, whoa, back in the 17th century, you know,
Captain
this all
Exposition is
started.
like,
yeah,
"Let me
no,
tell you,
there's-
kid."
Told you have to kill it with a silver bullet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You catch on pretty
Yeah.
quick.
yeah. There's text in the beginning of the movie that sets everything up, and then
Yeah.
it just goes. So
Nice.
yeah, no, but I think it's pretty solid. It's not like my favorite. It's I think
It showed how great Invisible Man is, I think.
Yeah.
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 But there was enough good in here. I just wish it was a little more. That's
Yeah.
That's all.
and
I'm intrigued.
the
Like
one
now I want to
yeah.
watch it.
And the one complaint that I've seen from people is saying that like the transformation scene wasn't good, and it's like
The whole movie.
the
is a
whole movie is
which,
one
if you know,
transformation.
you can say like,
Ugh.
yeah, and I didn't like that. That's fine.
That's
But
fine.
like, I kind of liked how this.
I can see that.
stretched it
I
out.
can see because there is one sequence that kind of makes it seem like it's just kind of like the final push towards like the spoiler. He becomes, if you don't
Well,
see him as a
shit.
wolf, I think people can see that as like the transformation, but like the second he gets like infected, then it's just like all downhill from there, you know.
Yeah.
And it's really cool to see that because I love the perspective that you get to see as someone who is infected with something. That's
Does he
gonna-
get bitten?
No, he gets like scratched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm.
By
like
a
a
dirty
very-
nail that like
Yeah.
infects him.
Well,
because, you know,
yeah.
Yeah.
And they do something with like the guy who Christopher Abbott, by the way, I love that dude. And they do something with his character because he's gonna become the Wolfman that I don't think I've seen in a werewolf movie, at least not as fleshed out as this. You very much get the perspective of someone who's changing,
Yeah.
and they
shit.
they
Love
do
that
something.
aspect of it.
They do.
The
I just
switching
wanted
of it.
I
yeah.
wanted more.
Yeah.
I almost would have rather. It would have been cool. They wouldn't have done this if the whole movie was like that.
Mm. Yeah.
Then you're cutting out
Director's cut.
dialogue
Yeah.
of people. You know, I don't know how far they would have went with it, but it's some really cool shit, like the sequence.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
love
that was
those.
good.
My
Awesome. That was
favorite.
good.
So
Yeah.
cool.
You remember that scene?
I feel like I can't like I mean I'm intrigued now.
Okay.
But I feel like
Yeah.
anytime there's like anything werewolfy, I'm like, get out of here. Where are the vampires? Like, where are the cool kids?
Well, he's doing Dracula next. No, I'm just kidding. He's tackling all the monsters.
Does he have another project lined up?
I don't think so.
Mm.
I don't know.
Okay.
And I'm
I'd
curious.
imagine they're not going to let him keep doing Dark Universe stuff.
No, I don't even
Because
call this Dark
don't-
Universe
I-
stuff.
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Universal Classic Monster.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it made that much.
It didn't do
Right.
too hot. I mean,
Yeah.
granted, I was gonna say I felt bad for him, but like Invisible Man was like the #1 movie of that
Oh,
year.
yeah. No, that
so
did
that was
great.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think maybe just the timing of like the fires and stuff maybe kind of hurt it a little bit, or maybe there was just no interest.
Word of mouth wasn't great.
No.
Yeah, the audience.
Yeah.
Like I texted Eric, I think I saw a different wolf man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Or men. I don't know. That joke went over my head. What you guys were
wolf
saying?
person.
You know the not all men thing that people say?
Not
Oh,
all
yeah.
Sorry.
Not all wolf.
This is funny.
I'm
Yeah.
literally calling the movie the title. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Anyways, but Eric did say he said he keeps going up. I want the full moon.
I was really expecting a moon. I was kind
Ew,
of
the
bummed
nail
out.
thing is
Yeah.
really ick.
no.
What?
Like an infected from like a nail.
I mean, he gets scratched, so
He
I'm
gets
assuming,
scratched.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
from his claws.
Yeah.
Reminds me of
To remind you of. Let me try to help you get there.
Let me tell you a story, kids. What was
Eric,
that? You know what? Fuck it.
Eric also said
Is
the
it
opening
what?
scene
What? No.
and crash scene
We're
were
gonna get
excellent.
there, Grace. Hold on. We'll get back to that. Yeah. Might take you the whole show. We'll get back
What
to
was
it.
that fucking dope
Yeah.
HBO show based on the Stephen King book with that like with fucking Ben Mendelsohn?
Oh, The Outsider.
The Outsider. I was gonna say the
Yeah.
others, and I was like, I know that ain't right.
That show was great.
But
was
it reminds
really
me of
good.
that. The little
Good nail
scritchy
action
scratch.
in that one.
Yeah.
I was so pumped for that, and then
Okay.
it just like fizzled out like a limp dick.
I never. I watched the pilot, but
Yeah.
I never continued.
What are you talking
Yeah.
about? Fizzled out. It was great.
But they didn't make more, is what I'm saying. They said they were gonna make
No,
more.
stop it. It was
They
perfect.
said they were going to.
Did they?
There was like a crazy cliffhanger, a post-credit scene, shall we say?
Oh, was there? Fuck,
Yes,
I
with
don't remember that.
Elizabeth
Tiffany
Moss
Rizzo.
showed up. She's like putting the team together.
I don't remember. That show really fizzled off, to be honest. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you're right. And no, I do remember like, no, like end it. Just end it. It's
No,
fine.
I love a fuck you ending when they're like the spinning top kind of shit. I'm like,
Oh,
yes.
okay. All right.
I love just
All
like
right.
a big old bitch slap to the audience.
Yeah.
They're like, did you enjoy that? Here's a little something.
That's what we
keep you
originally
up
were
for a
going to do with
decade.
Dawn, just a giant bitch slap to the audience,
Yeah.
but we just
Nice.
We're gonna have the camera whip
cut for
around
time.
too.
Cut for time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody on set died. We were all hypothermic at that point, and we couldn't shoot anymore.
Yeah. Someone saying something about volume? Reaper volume. Is volume okay? Or just salad? Salad's a little low.
Is it me?
Reaper says it's fine.
Okay.
Eric also said Google, who's rumored to be doing Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Isn't that Jimmy?
I think it's
Jimmy Wan?
It's Jimmy Wan.
James Wan?
James Wan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
Good for him. Cool. That'd be nice.
I could see that. Yeah.
somewhere Benicio del Toro was like, motherfucker.
He was in The Wolfman.
Yeah, I saw that in theaters.
2010.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nobody
Shit.
liked that one either, huh?
Yeah, it's just kind of whatever. Is that the
Yeah, it
last
was-
one we had in between this one?
For Wolfman specific, I
Yeah.
think so. There might have been something. Is the Wolfman in public domain now?
No.
Not
I
right.
think it's still a universal.
Who invented the Wolfman?
Oh,
Who
Universal.
watches The Wolfman?
Yeah. Oh.
Christian, I've been trying to find a way to silently cue you, but I think if there's a beer in there, I'll take it by.
Oh, yeah.
Just whenever you're clear.
He's
Just
just
say
been
something.
signing
Yeah.
beer to you this
I'm
whole
just
time.
like,
You're
hey,
just
buddy, I'm
ignoring
giving you
this
that
poor
beer
man.
look, and just have
Open chest.
Thanks,
Is
buddy.
it cold?
Yeah.
Cute.
You want a beer?
No.
God, I want that wine so bad. I'm probably gonna drink it tonight. No, stop.
Who am I kidding?
No, I'm
I just
stronger.
like start slowly like
Fucking
filming
stronger.
you, just like really discreet. I'm
stronger
like,
than
what?
this."
Nothing.
So that's it. Wolfman. Let me check off. I actually have notes this week, so I can.
I just
check
feel
off
like
my
wolf
shit.
people aren't sexy enough. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
fine.
in general,
Yeah,
Across
like
all
there's so
mediums?
much like sex appeal to like even fucking like Nosferatu. I'm like, I'm in. You know what I mean? Like I feel like
Okay.
wolf people. I'm like,
so like a big buff hairy dude doesn't do anything for you, like a.
no, because it's like sloppy.
Who's the True
They're
Blood?
not like
who is the True
sleek.
Blood one? Who is the True Blood wolf?
Joe
man?
Manganiello.
Yeah, not your cup of tea.
No.
'Kay.
Sophia
He's
though.
too basic. What?
Sophia though.
Which one?
Vergara.
They're not together anymore.
Oh no, she's not my type either.
Fuck.
Oh, they got divorced like a long time ago.
Yeah, I think so.
It's not important to know. It doesn't help anything.
Hey,
in
is he
society.
hosting Deal or No Deal now?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, it's like Deal or No Deal.
It's on an island.
Survivor edition or something.
What's
like
going
that.
on there?
I don't know.
They're briefcases, but they're on an island.
They're floating. You
Okay.
gotta swim
What's
to go.
in these briefcases?
That's
Survival
actually really
supplies.
fun. Is that how it is, or is it just literally
it's just like airplane peanuts. They're like, there you go.
Do they have to do obstacles to
A
get
tent.
the briefcases, or is it just
I have
like
no idea.
a Deal or No Deal on an
I
island?
don't think I've ever
Yeah.
watched Deal or No Deal.
I was great at the
What?
arcade game. The arcade game at Dave and Buster's. I
Oh.
was
My
fucking
friend was
great
one of
at
the
that.
briefcase
We had the
ladies.
board. We had the
Yeah.
board
That'd be
game.
fun. Oh,
Yeah,
Nice,
that was
nice.
fun.
We had the board game.
It's a fucking suitcase, Grace.
It looks
It was
like a
fun.
fucking
I mean, we
sick pervert.
I enjoyed it. I didn't,
Okay.
I loved it so much I wanted to do it again. That's from the hostage.
What's the matter, kid? You never had lamb chops? Well, Grace, what have you been up to lately? I know. I think the
Oh.
last time we had you on was pre-dawn, or was it
This
post-dawn?
is the first time post-dawn release that Grace has
Post-dawn.
been on the show.
Really?
Say your maybe we were supposed to do an interview. You do it now.
Just cut this.
Tell us about your character.
I might actually just like rip parts from this, and we can.
You can always
insert in there.
Just rip me, rip
Yeah.
me apart.
Yeah. AI. Yeah. No. First time post dawn release.
That's so crazy because I feel like I was here like 2 weeks ago,
Probably,
but that's like
yeah.
months.
Yeah. It goes by so quickly. How do you
Yeah.
feel? It's out there in the world. People can see it. People like it. Most people liked it. Do you like it?
I'm more no, I don't like anything I do, but I'm more happy for you guys because I feel like you guys are really talented and it was like a really good like Sistine Chapel to go show people.
I did see the Sistine Chapel last year too.
Ugh.
How's it compared to Dawn?
I'll tell you this: my neck didn't hurt after dawn.
Yeah.
He's like, it's no prancing pony, but
Yeah,
sure.
no.
But no, but
Oh, thank
I
you.
don't like what.
That's
but
going to the
no,
documentary.
truly, yeah. But I hate everything I've ever done.
Okay.
Truly, so.
Well, I think it's the best you've ever been. To be honest, you keep getting better every
thank
time we
you.
work with you. That's why we keep working with because it's like, fuck, she's just so easy to work with. She's great at what
okay.
she does. She, burns pizzas. I don't know.
Look,
That's the
I
only thing.
burn.
We have told that
everything.
saga, right?
Yeah,
we
I think
told
so.
that on the
Yeah.
show.
Look,
Okay.
I should not. It's
It's kind of incredible
safety's
how
sake.
that happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. It defies all logic. It defies
I
science.
couldn't do that if I wanted
It
to.
defies
you know?
biology. Like
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not trying to be like I'm not domestic.
Mhm.
I have set our kitchen on fire so many times.
Okay.
So many times.
Okay.
I should it should be illegal for me to go in. I think it kind of is in the household, but a girl's got to eat.
You need to be supervised every time you go.
Every
in there.
time I'm like in there, like Ken always kind of does like some drive-bys. He's
You
always
know,
like sniffing, and
Security
I'm like,
check.
It's independent filmmaking, you know.
Yeah.
So we can't necessarily take it. We can, look.
I
you
made
can,
my own pizza. I burnt my own pizza. I ate my own pizza.
Listen, you can
was
send
delicious.
us a writer. I just can't guarantee those things are our writer on
I'm
shorts.
just gonna make it that you have to make all my pizzas.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine.
Which
Well,
is
they didn't-
hilarious because
but-
it's literally a fucking oven pizza. How do you fuck it up? I don't know.
To be fair, they didn't have a traditional oven at this place.
It was half an
They had
oven.
those fucking woke
No,
ovens.
it was
Fuck
like
off.
it was like a little microwave,
There's
like
no-
mini, like it stuck out.
Was
kind of thing. Yeah, it wasn't like a full.
No, I was using the full oven.
Oh, maybe they did have one.
That's
They
where
had one of those? Sure.
that was my first misstep.
Okay. All right.
It shouldn't have. Yeah, it really defies like food in general. Really, it's unsafe for me to be around. It's unsafe for you to eat anything that
Yeah.
I've made. And probably 7 out of 10 times I say it again, he'll always kind of like come in and check on me. And I was like, it was a weird salad. And he's like, yeah, it looked like a weird salad. It's most of the time
put
a
the
weird
salad in the microwave, Grace. What are you
I,
doing there?
I burnt half the salad in the oven. I don't know. I felt really good
I
about
thought it would be good in the toaster.
It's it's really it's
okay.
I'm unwell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now that I have you here, I'll ask you some questions for the documentary,
Okay.
and I'll rip from it. What was your first thoughts when you got the script?
I loved it, and I thought it sounded like it was going to be so much fun to film because it was really interesting because she had no lines and it was pretty much just me on camera the whole time, and I was like,
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, oh fuck.
She's like, her first note. Can there be more?
I was like,
There's
are
one
my
scene
lines?
where it's of a rock. Can you just put my face
Ooh, I
right
love
in
the
there?
rock.
I noticed
Yeah.
there are 2 other characters here. Can we get rid of them
Just
and just
take 'em
have
out.
I just feel
more
like the
of
cast is
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
inflated.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
felt a
yeah.
little bloated.
trying to serve the
cast-wise.
story
Yeah,
here. You
too many
know?
men on the
Yeah,
field.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm, yeah.
Yeah, so I thought that would be interesting and also like fun because, being an actor is like 90% talking to yourself in your home office. So it was nice to like not be doing lines, honestly, and
Yeah.
having to fill it because you can't cheat when there's no lines.
Yeah.
You have to like actually.
Yeah.
So
They make it more
was-
challenging for you to not have lines because you're emoting so much. Because I know like horror is so much fun, I'm sure, for an actor because you're going from 0 to 100 constantly. You're
Yeah, yeah,
either
yeah.
crying, screaming, or maniacally laughing. Like how fun is that for you as an actor,
I
as
actually
a
thought,
thespian?
yeah, thank you. No, I actually thought it was kind of more fun because I have been able to do a lot more horror in the past couple years, just like, by the, work of the angels, I don't know, which I love, but it is kind of fun to be like, oh, but here's like, it's more of kind of a psychological thriller, if anything. So it was actually like kind of fun because don't get me wrong, when I get like in the other film that I did last year, when I'm literally head to toe Dexter style, if you will,
Paramount
covered
Plus.
in blood, I was like, absolutely, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Yeah.
So, but it's also it's like, it was nice to be on the other side of the spectrum where it's
Yeah.
actually like, oh, she's really going through something and she's, which I can relate to a little bit.
Yeah.
So it was fun to do like the other side. That's not just like blood and scream, because you can't cheat.
Yeah.
There's nothing to like, there's no filters. It's just like, it's just me. I have no lines. Here's my
Yeah.
face. It's freezing.
Did you do any like? Because you do your own stunts. You do
All
a
my
lo-
own stunts.
A lot of your own stunts.
All my own stunts.
I'm saying in this one, I did some driving. I put a wig
Oh,
on.
you,
I was the body double.
Yeah.
your foot in that one.
There is
scene.
one shot that's supposed to be you, and it's like my butt that walks past the screen. You
And
know
they
when
were
it
like,
does the
her butt
wipe?
sucks. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I fluffed it up, dude.
What
No.
Were you like
happened
doing
to
some
butt?
squats off
Yeah.
camera? You were like, shit.
Cody's like, dude, that shit is flat. You need to do something.
Cody's like, we got to do
Work on
something
the
about the
butt.
Yeah.
pancake butt.
Yeah.
Fix the butt here.
Yeah, it's a flapjack.
Yeah.
But no, like, did you? Because we had you run a couple times, running away from the creature. You're on the ground and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you're pretty physically active already. Did you have to train for any of that shit? You're like, I fucking deal with swords, dog.
Honey, I'm a ballet dancer. Like you could, like
Oh,
I
yeah.
could kill any person, truly.
Mhm.
No, it was so much fun, and I love that. And I love. It made me think of when we were doing the sheep.
Mm.
When we were doing like the running scene in the backyard. When I
Oh,
had, like
yeah.
the phone flashlight, and Cody was like, "You're not even breathing hard." 'Cause in the take, I was like, and then it's like cut, and I was just like, and you
What
were
can I
like
do?
so impressed, and I
I'm
was
like
like,
downing
Cody.
water myself. I'm like, I'm exhausted just watching this.
No, because I mean I do Pilates almost every day. I box. I'm a ballet dancer. I work at my ballet
shit.
studio.
Don't you have a boxing
I'm a
script?
runner,
No, I'm just kidding.
so-
do a boxing script next. A boxing ballet dancer with a sword.
Can do that.
Yeah.
I do that.
Write it.
I do it
Yeah.
all. I'm just ready to murder any man that comes near me. I want
Okay.
every man who approaches me to be a little bit nervous.
Well, I mean, I'm sure as a woman, you're just constantly
Yeah.
looking over your shoulder already. So you
Literally
should
every minute of the day. Yeah.
probably not be a terrible human
And now
man.
I carry a rock with me because it proved to be very effective.
Right down
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's it right
Oh
there.
my god!
That's your
hey,
rock.
buddy.
That's your friend. That's
Oh
your
my
buddy.
god, that's so
Look at that.
funny.
There's still blood on it. Yeah.
Hey, pal.
Real blood.
Aw.
Nice and
Here.
squishy. I've
Why don't
slept
you
on
get
it.
a nice little
I've
cut
s-
roast?
I've
Here, I'll
slept
prop
on
you
it
up with my
before.
pop socket. You snuggled it a little bit.
Come on. Yeah, I have to. Yeah, it's
Cushy.
been out there in the
Yeah.
desert.
Where, do you remember that? Was it, I can't remember which night it was. You weren't there, but I think you were there.
I'm
when we had
always
like,
there.
you're always there.
Mm.
He's never left.
When we like, because we're shooting and it's like 30 degrees, and then with wind chill, it's like 1 degree.
I didn't feel it.
And so we. I'm so glad.
I was
You were
actually kind of
toasted.
sweating.
Now
You had a
I'm like
vest and
sweating.
Take these
everything.
extra gloves.
Yeah.
But remember, we like had cranked up like the heat so high
Oh yeah.
for like the split second we were inside to be like, and then we'd run back in, and then we like left it on.
Yeah.
Like when we
and
went
then
to
it's
sleep for like 4 hours, and it
Oh,
was like
shit.
67,000
Yeah.
degrees. We all woke up like,
Mhm.
who are
Yeah.
we?
I
Where
did
are we?
Not sleep with a blanket that night. I barely slept that night because that was probably going into the morning, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was like
Yeah.
a 3-hour nap
Yeah.
at 4 a.m. It was.
You talk about that real quick. Talk about the hours. How shitty were those?
It was.
Yeah, I can't.
Let's
Like
ju-
confession time. I think we may have told you, but like there are so many times where Cody and I are like, "You think she'd come back?" I'm like, "Cody, let's not. We shouldn't do
Yeah.
this."
Yeah.
If it was not, if it was above like 40 degrees, absolutely.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think I made just like, "Oh, we might end up coming back," and your reaction, you're like,
No,
and I was like,
totally
"Yeah,
would've.
yeah."
They were
no.
like, yeah, I remember that
It's-
after they're like, we got to figure something out.
You're
We're
like,
out
oh,
here.
oh, we're fucked.
All right,
No,
so we
no.
got to do everything
If
we
you
can
had
with her
no,
here now.
100%. I
Yeah.
would have done
Yeah.
it. No, it's.
I
I love it.
forgot
Like,
about that.
You guys are so funny. And
Yeah.
you're like, we're fucked. We got to do some pickups. No, it was a hard candy Christmas for sure.
Yeah.
It was freezing. It was like we had so many grand plans of being like, it's gonna be, and then we'll sleep all day.
Yeah.
And then it was like I had the silicone like cut on my bag, which takes like an hour to clean.
Yeah.
And then in the shower, it all just turns into literal just snot. That's
Fun.
the stickiest booger you've ever felt in your life. And it takes just like, I mean, it took me maybe 45 minutes in the shower of just blood. And then, of course, I'm covered in blood. So then the
Yeah.
next day, I got to do full hair and makeup, doing my own hair and
Yeah.
makeup again. So it was like 11 a.m. when we went to bed. And I had to be back up at like 3. And we were like, night, night, everyone. Like 2 hours later, hello, where's my
Yeah.
burnt pizza?
The makeup person next time. We should get that.
Yeah.
We should probably think about doing that. Yeah.
But
More
no, but
things
it's
that
it's such a fun, I mean, I come from like theater where it's just like a fucking madhouse. So it's always like, even if there's moments where we're all kind of like, are we dead? Is this the bad place? It's always a ton of fun. And I had a blast.
Nice. All right. Okay.
I
Not
did,
too bad.
I
Not
lo-
too bad.
My soul left my body a few times from
Sure.
hypothermia, but I'm
Yeah.
always, you can't kill me.
And who would have thought that we would have done a short film the year of the rock smash too? There were so many movies that had
Right?
rocks smashing into
Fuckers.
people's faces,
Yeah.
monsters'
You're very
faces.
special. Don't let
good
anybody tell
time.
you.
Did we film that? When did we film it? It was first or second week of January? Because we
Yeah,
just passed a year.
yeah,
then,
we just
right?
passed. I think like January 16th or 17th is
Hot
when
dog.
because I got like
Jesus.
a 1 year on my phone of like the photos or something like that.
Nice.
Yeah, so it would have been like
Damn.
probably like this past weekend or the weekend before.
Oh,
of when
wow.
we filmed
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Hey, that's weird. We didn't plan that.
No.
It's like our anniversary, guys.
Yeah, look at that.
We should do this every January.
Shut
Yeah.
up,
Right,
man.
why not?
Go to Yucca Valley
Yeah.
around this time. Could you imagine the winds out there? Oof,
Oh.
scary.
I can't.
But yeah, no, it's crazy how like fast it goes by, and
I know. Shit.
I mean, and it is like our most expensive short film that
Yeah,
we've ever
yeah.
done. A lot of lessons learned, but
No pizza on the next one.
pizza. That was probably the cheapest. What was the cheapest thing on the whole? It might have been that pizza. That
Cody.
that pizza you burnt. Oh yeah, technically Cody and I, because we're the only ones
Yeah.
that didn't get paid. So yes, we are the cheapest ones.
Yeah.
But let me see. What can I pepper you with? Any more questions?
What do you need for the cut here?
What do I need?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you need?
I'll fill it in with me. I'll put a wig on.
Creature stuff?
Oh yeah, talk about working with Chris
yeah.
and Angie, or first
oh man.
working with Angie and like the prosthetics and stuff.
I mean, Angie is just the absolute tits. Like I literally, like we were like instant besties. I was like, this is the best. She's awesome. She's so talented. I mean, everybody was like from the actors to like everybody else.
The directors.
I mean, they were all right, but everybody was really
They were there.
was so great. And she
Yeah.
did like such cool work, and I love doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like I've talked about this before, I'm sure, but like when I did Wicked City and I got to play like my own decapitated head and I was in makeup for like 7 hours, I was just like,
pretty sweet.
this is the best. Now I did have an allergic reaction and we had to push the shoot, and I was in big trouble because I had an allergic reaction and my throat started to swell.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was super fun.
Yeah. You'd be surprised how often I was just watching like behind the scenes for In a Violent Nature.
Oh.
The movie where it's like
Slasher
all
from
from the
last
point
year.
of view from like the killer.
Yeah.
And the guy playing the killer he wore like a whole like face mask and eyes were all puffing up and stuff, had an allergic reaction.
Yeah,
That
it's
shit
so
happens
weird too
probably
because it's
the time.
all like medical grade. Like it makes
Yeah.
no sense. But I like my face started to like puff up and then my throat started to swell and I had to go and be like, I think something's wrong. And my makeup artist who had been with me from the pilot, so I'd been working with him for like a year, he was like, she doesn't look right. I was like, I was like, thanks, Ned.
Oh
Fuck.
no. Oh no.
But it was awesome. And like, I mean, she did such good work and it's so fun and it takes forever to get off. And then she had to redo it. I mean,
Yeah.
she was just the coolest trooper ever.
Yeah.
And Chris was great. There was a really horrible moment with Chris in the scene when we're on, I mean, bless that yoga mat. Truly just the unsung hero.
That
The
thing
2-inch
is,
thick
yeah.
yoga
I
mat
wish that we
had.
had yoga mat here with our rock friend.
I think I got that from like a Marshalls or
Was it $8.99?
it was like $4.99. I think that might have been the
Ooh.
cheapest one.
Marshalls.
Well, because it was used.
Even better.
No, you're lying.
I
I
didn't know
swear.
Yeah.
No, I'm
They
kidding.
oh my god, I was like, they
Yeah.
sell used. I was like, gross.
No, that would have been. Those you use are the red stickers? No, kidding.
He's like, I
Ross. I
actually
think it was
found
Ross
it
for
next
less.
to my dumpster.
I think it was Ross for less.
But it was when the scene, it was, I'm not dabbing my eyes because I'm emotional. It's because the air quality is garbage and
Yeah.
my allergies are just a lot of fun. But I was on the yoga mat and he was like on top of me and we were like choreographing like the like whoosh, when I like flip over. Like at one point, I don't want to know what it was. I don't know if it was sweat. I don't know if it was drool.
No.
But there was, I don't know if it was snot. I don't want to know.
Oh.
But there was a moment where I was like lying on the ground and he was like above me and just like a huge, and it wasn't even during a take. And just some
You're
like
just hanging out.
sweat fell like on my face, like so close to my mouth. And I was just like, Jesus, take the way. Like it was so big. It was just like a giant, and I don't know what it was. I was like, it's blood, right? It's blood, right?
Hey,
He didn't have
you know
any
what?
blood on him at the moment.
No, I don't think so.
It was because I checked.
I'm
It
gonna
was,
guess
it was the
sweat.
clear
It's
fluid.
probably sweat.
I'm gonna guess sweat because
Yeah.
he said it was like a
It's
like
pretty
a
hot.
hot
You know,
suit in there.
let's go with sweat.
Yeah, let's-
Yeah.
we'll see.
He's a
Um,
clean, nice boy. you
yeah,
know?
he's
Yeah,
fantastic.
he's
I
wonderful.
really, really
Yeah,
love
his
him.
sweat's great.
But yeah, but
That's
I like
hilarious.
ingested some bodily fluids and I haven't stopped thinking about it.
Tell him to think about it. I should have made him fucking drool like a xenomorph on you.
Yeah.
Just,
I'm just
you
like,
know, like all over you. Get some slime. We'll do some slime next time.
yeah, let's just do like a face hugger next time and just really go for it. Yeah.
That's really fun. What would you say was your favorite scene to film in the whole thing? Was it the rock smash?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You knew. Yeah.
I have a cool like side by side of like the actual take and then like a behind the scenes, and
Oh, shut
it's
up.
really fun because you like after it's all done, everyone's kind of quiet. We're like, oh, is she happy? Did
Did
this
we
work?
get the shot?
And then you look, you're like, yay! You're like covered in blood. Great.
Yeah, I love that. No,
Yeah.
yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Nice.
I would do it. This is the pain in the ass of being an actor, though, because when I watch it, I'm like, I would do everything and everything. So we'll just have to reshoot the whole thing. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
We can do it. I could probably do it cheaper. I know where to cut
Can we
corners.
do it during this summer?
I know where to cut corners.
Cody, you're fired. We
take-
really enjoyed working
He's
with
the
you.
cheapest one. What are you talking about? It's my moral support.
Had to make sacrifices.
Yeah.
I get it.
He's our writer.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna rewrite it. Rewrite it as a musical. Yeah. But yeah, okay, good. I think I can work with all those. Yeah. Yeah.
What was your guys' favorite moments?
Oh.
The drive home, like we did it.
Remember when I took that photo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
That
that was a
photos.
top moment of the year last year.
That
so she was part of the top 24 in spirit.
Yeah.
Don't try to make it sound better. It's fine. It's
But
fine.
you weren't there in
Yeah,
person.
that was that was classic. Yeah, such a silly photo. I've never made that face in my life. I don't know what I was doing there. It's a completely different person.
We were like driving by and I
We're
took
like,
it and I
is
was
that
like,
Cody?
I was
Yeah.
like, Cody fucking hates us. He hates us. Look
hates
at this
everything.
photo. He's never hated his
It's like
life
going,
more.
kids in the back, quiet, Quiet. I want to go home in peace.
I said it before, but I look like those statues that were on like Easter Island, like the fucking. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Little
Yeah.
faces. That's what I fucking look like driving down the 10.
Oh, that's amazing.
So good.
Yeah.
I honestly think my favorite scene was the oneer to film because it was
Oh,
so
yeah.
easy. It was like the easiest thing that we did.
Mm.
It turned out awesome.
And I like Kyrie, like who was our first AC. Like he's like,
I'm
no,
a Drake.
he's like, let's fucking go, let's do more, let's keep going. Like he was like it was like 3:30 in the morning, and he's like,
Yeah.
let's just keep doing it.
Oh, I would have done that 10 more times.
Yeah.
I think I was the only one who couldn't do more at that point.
Oh,
'cause I was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm
you were-
dead.
you
My
were-
back
you were-
is
you were-
killing me. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
out
your
of it.
back was-
I knew that worked too because I knew it worked the first time. I mean, I knew it worked in like the edit, but it made it real when we showed Alex like a rough cut, and when that scene happened, he was like, "Oh, fuck!"
Oh, yay.
So that was like, "Oh, that's a cool reaction. Nice."
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all we go by is just Alex's reaction.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
We live off.
He is our
Um,
Rotten Tomatoes.
He is. I think that one is definitely one of my favorites.
I like filming the fire scene. It's just so simple, and I love just
Yeah.
that whole. Because that also felt like it was an end to day one in a way. And it
Yeah.
was like a nice little.
that final
Yeah.
shot.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. I'm proud of it.
I really enjoyed. I have a great memory of Kyrie when we were on like the back deck. When again it was like 13 degrees, like just death, just a foot in the grave. We were like in between takes, and just like just the longest, very impressive fart, just an open fart, like right when it got so quiet. It was like 4 seconds long.
Great.
And I looked over
My brother. Just like confirming, like,
at Ryan, and I just started laughing so. And then Kyrie went like this. We turned around, looked at him, and he goes,
Good. How has this been a year since we shot
you not
this? And
tell
we're
us
just
this?
now hearing this
I thought
story.
I had. Now I'm
Oh.
actually crying because he didn't even like. He wasn't even embarrassed. He didn't apologize. He literally was just like, "Whoa!" Like,
those winds are
It's
catching
like-
on.
and then me and Ryan are just making direct eye contact with him, just cracking up, crying. And then you guys are like, "All right, let's go." And I'm like,
You're rolling?
"Yeah, all right."
All right.
Use it.
It
I'm
was
like,
so
all right, great. So
great.
this thing, what the fuck is that? Why can't I taste that? What is
Something
happening?
blown in from
Like,
the
is that
town.
burnt
Oh
pizza?
man.
What is
I
that?
smell like ass in
Is that
here.
half burnt pizza? Oh man.
That reminds me of when
Oh
we.
man.
I think I've told this story, but when we did Scare Tag, there was a.
How many fart things do we have on set, guys? Can we all just stop farting? We gotta be fucking professionals.
No,
God
dude,
damn it.
you're gonna fucking die when I tell you who it was. So I go to. So Remsen's over by the camera.
I think I remember you telling me this. That's right, yeah.
Remsen's over by the camera, and I like go in to kind of check in on the shot, and the first thing he says is like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I just farted."
Remsen, by the way, does not come off as
He's
a farter.
No,
so
no, no, no.
Yeah, no.
serious.
He
Yeah.
seems like a guy who holds in his
He's-
fart.
A
Yeah.
very polite fart. But then I followed up. I was like, "Oh no worries." I fucking farted next to it. So it made it okay.
God damn it,
It
guys.
made it okay.
Come on.
I don't think I've ever
my
heard Cody
God.
fart.
I don't. Yeah. I know.
Do it right now,
Do it.
Cody.
Put
This
your-
is the
Put
day.
it to the microphone.
Stick that microphone
Oh my
right up your
God.
ass, dude.
and let it out.
Let it rip, dude.
Let's see.
And we'll put a sound
we'll
effect
Oh my
on it.
We'll save it
Put
forever.
the Satan sound
Yeah.
voice on there. We'll see how the show progresses. We'll get there. I gotta earn that part.
All right. When you get you
Dude,
carbonated,
look,
let's get
this
you more
is what-
carbonated.
The
drink.
world is burning. Everything is terrible. Farts are funny. Like, I'm sorry.
Farts are
like,
funny as fuck.
Oh
Farts
my
heal the
God.
world.
They really do.
guys.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
All right.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah.
there's yeah. All right. There's our Don talk. There
Okay.
he goes.
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
Like it
Um,
was so hard, but it's like when I think of it, I'm never like we'll joke about it, but I'm always like, oh. Like I'm
Oh,
never
yeah,
like,
no.
oh, that was it's just
Absolutely.
like the
Yeah.
Like,
yummiest memories.
It wasn't like no. It was definitely hard. But
You're like, oh, he was like, and that's our Don talk, and I'm like, so a little bit more about me.
no, but it's true because I mean I think about like the Scare Tag one and like
I forgot that it was like hot as balls
it
that
was
day.
hot as fuck.
Because
Or
that's
even,
what happens.
like,
It's
I-
like you have so much fun, and I forget all the shitty stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I look at all the stuff that we've done, and I think what outweighs like all because the first thing that comes to mind is like, oh, I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have done this. But
Yeah,
then
yeah,
like
yeah.
what overcomes all of that is just like I know I probably have a story about each time.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's rank the behind the scenes.
Like-
of
Let's
all
go
these.
through each
Yeah.
fart from each film and then end with Dexter's
Amber helped
fart.
with stage
That
4,
better
so
not
I
been a
remember
fart
when
in
she
stage
farted.
4
No.
because we were all in the same room that entire goddamn time.
Like this, I remember being like the one part that made me laugh is when we were testing out when like how Cody was gonna get dragged into the bathroom, and I remember we just dragged him in. He's just
It was
like,
that same yoga mat.
it might have been, and he's just like wee. So like we're like getting fucking delirious, or
Yeah.
even like the very it was either the very last shot because we did it like 27 times I think.
Yeah.
Oh
And,
damn!
it was like the third to last one, and then the very last one were the two good ones that we ended up getting. I think we used the third to last take, so like the 20,
Oh, interesting.
the 25th take or something like
Oh
that.
shit!
And that's the one
For those who don't know, the whole short was a oneer.
in
That's
one
why
in one
Yeah,
take.
yeah, yeah.
Go watch it. And I'm pretty sure that's the one because that's the one that there's another great video that we put up on the channel that's a side by side of the final thing and then the raw thing.
Oh,
so you
yeah,
can
yeah,
see all
yeah.
the workings of how we did it.
I love that shit more than anything.
Yeah. Oh, it's my. That's why I wished I set up cameras for our winner and this one. It was just like
It's okay. We're gonna reshoot the whole thing. It's
I
fine.
Yeah.
But that one was my favorite moments because at the very end of that take, everyone's like we're feeling it, and
Yeah,
Remsen's
yeah.
like, I don't think that was it.
But
But
was
it
the
ended
one
up
that we
being the
used.
one.
And then
Yeah.
he farted.
And
yeah.
then he's like, and then he shit himself.
Sorry about that, guy.
Do you have a memory?
I remember we all just went crazy at one point,
Okay.
probably around take 19 or 20. We're all just like sitting around
Yeah.
losing our minds. I
Yeah,
remember
it's so
taking a
ni-
weird
I love-
selfie.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know where
Tell
it
me more
is.
about that.
We were all shirtless. It was strange.
Wow.
But no, that was
Nipples a little bruised.
Like Taylor Sheridan
that was exactly
at the end of
that was
Yellowstone.
a long night, but I was proud of it. 'Cause I think we finished at what, like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah. It was really late.
and we started right before sunset. I want to say.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it
I
was-
had
it was
just
a wild
moved
day.
into that
Damn.
apartment.
Yeah.
Not just that was like my first year in the apartment too. So we're
Yeah.
making all this fucking noise and no complaints. I've never got
Yeah.
a complaint. I was
Yeah.
nice telling Amber about that. Like,
That's nice.
like even
But
doing
also
this
With all
fuck
the
them if
loud
they do.
noise that
like
we
we
do
have
in here.
never done
Yeah.
I've had no noise complaints. They
That's
must work
nice.
really late or something.
Yeah.
Bless them. That one I remember.
Shape?
The Shape. Thank you for audio only listeners. Check us out on Apple Podcast, Spotify. I think my favorite moment was working with my little cousins.
That was the
Turtle?
second night.
The second
right?
night, yeah.
You
I don't
weren't
know.
there.
Yeah, the
Gary.
little
You weren't that
babies.
one.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're, I mean,
So cute.
Nightmare.
So much fun without you.
Yeah, I was fired
Yeah.
on set.
Yeah.
I know.
No, but it was fun, like, because working with kids can be a nightmare. But it wasn't all my. I had like 2 cousins.
Well,
it was
you've
right
been
around
working with Cody
Halloween.
for a while now, so-
Oh yeah, that's true too. But yeah, like directing them and stuff. I was like,
Yeah,
hey, I
it's
was
a
like,
cute-
I felt like a
Yeah.
fucking teacher. Like, hey, everyone here, I'll give you candy. I don't think I gave them anything. But
Oh, you know what's so funny? In my head, I was picturing like the flashback from Scare Tag, even though we're talking about this. But now I know what you're talking about.
That was fun too, because that was all my. That was also
Yeah.
all my. I put all my cousins, and then the last time I had a family gathering, one of my cousins whose kids were in Scare Tag. They're like, when's the next one? When are you gonna put this
Aw.
one? I was like, I've already used them once. No more. No
They're
more.
like,
gotta
they're
pay 'em
already
more
in the
every
universe.
time.
They
They're getting
can't
older.
show up again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they're
They're like, give me that Cougar account. You're like, fuck off.
Mm-mm.
Right.
So that was fun, and then also I loved the final shot of you in the Shape when you're like just like you break down and you just start crying.
We
That was-
probably
Oh,
talked
in the
about this
doorway?
before, but
Mhm.
that was the moment where like we filmed it. And we're like, she's like good. We're like, we
Did
don't
you think I was
we
like
don't
that?
We're like, we
No.
don't deserve to have someone like good working on
That
our
might
shit.
have-
We're like,
That
what
that
is
might have
this?
been the first
Yeah.
time in a short film we're like, oh, that's acting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that was that one.
It's a good fucking. It's good.
You're good.
You're great.
Oh, you don't like your stuff?
No, I don't like.
I
But I
can't. I
hate all
can't go
my
back. I
stuff.
can't watch it.
No.
Yeah.
Aw.
Because I remember, if you want to talk about a worse memory, I just remember at one point I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna grab the camera and film a bunch of shit, and just so we can go. Amber always reminds me of that too. She's like, just don't make sure it's not that one time when you just where everyone was sitting in the living room and you're filming all the other stuff. I was like, yeah, no, never.
And we're just like little lemon
Never again.
juice in that.
Yes.
Little.
Yes. Scare Tag the fart. Dawn, the new Kyrie fart.
Yeah.
It's just my absolute favorite now.
Yeah.
Daydreamer was also just like
That was a fun day, man.
that was a wild fucking
Yeah.
day. Like go all the way from going to Hobby Lobby to
Do you know the
buy
context of
cowboy
the
shit.
short? The
No, I was
Okay.
literally like,
So we did a contest where it's a 48-hour film festival.
oh
thing,
yeah. Okay,
where they give
yeah,
you
yeah.
a prompt and you have 2
Yeah,
days to
I've done
basically write, film, and edit it. So yeah, that day of filming was wild.
I liked going
Yeah.
to the like the Vasquez Rocks.
Yeah.
And filming
Oh yeah,
out
I was
there.
just there.
Yeah. That was really fun. And yeah, I got a little delirious. At one point.
It's kind of like fun when people start to get weird.
Yeah, it's a
like
different.
We're all
no.
farting. We don't
Yeah.
know where we are. We
It's
don't know what
a-
day it is.
It's like a different workflow, because like all these other ones have had plenty of time. I mean, we've set release dates for them, but this one is like, no, we have to finish it, or else, like, I mean,
Yeah,
we don't
yeah.
have to, but like we have a deadline,
yeah.
and so that put in like an extra pep. And I just, you know what? This is my favorite part. The cut is locked. Remsen is in like the living room coloring. Alex is next to him doing music for it at the same time, and I'm just like sitting here
Cute.
watching my friends do all these like incredible
Yeah.
fucking things. It's just,
Yeah.
it was awesome. It was really cool.
Yeah, like just all your pals making
Yeah.
something fun is just the shit.
This is why I work with them, because like I'm trusting them to do their things. I'm not gonna give them notes. Like, actually, can you make? We did do one thing with Alex where we're like, no, let's put a twang here, and he recorded a quick little twang because of the Western thing.
Yeah.
You can record that for the
You're-
next
yeah.
one.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll use that.
I'm
definitely.
also just picturing Remsen like with a crayon, just coloring.
Yeah, that's how he does it.
Yeah.
There was a moment when we got
It's his
back
process.
from filming that, and I was just kind of hanging out. I think you were setting your proxies up, which you love to do. I think Remsen was unpacking. Brian was doing something, and I was just kind of sitting here. So I was like playing on your bass or whatever, just kind of like a while. And I realized I've been doing this for maybe too long, and I'm not that good. And I could see Remsen kind of like eyeballing me. And at one point, he just was like, "Cody," he's like,
Oh,
he's like, "You
no.
play guitar?" Like kind of like hinting, like, "We get it, dude." I think I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna go home." Message received.
my
I don't know if that
God.
was his intent there, but I'm like, I feel like I'm annoying people. With
God.
my
Remsen totally has like that like Uncle Mark kind of moment when you
Yes.
like know
Yeah.
when it's like,
You push him.
oh, like
Yeah.
Dad said no.
It
Yeah.
would take a lot
Like-
to push him,
Yeah.
but when he
Yeah,
gets
like-
there,
like
keep
Dad's waiting for
playing.
us to shut
it's
the fuck up.
it's a sight to see
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, a lot of good fun memories.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We don't have a poster for it, but the Teddy shoot was a lot of fun too.
That was
I
a
like
fun
Teddy
one
a lot.
too.
where
Yeah.
that was a wild
I
night.
was up in Santa
Yeah.
Clarita.
Yeah.
That was cool too, because like that was one where it was like, oh, let's do more dialogue. Let's do like some dialogue scenes with each other, and then quick little scuffle. We kill Brian.
Some
as
cool
we
shots in
always
that one,
do.
too.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a lot of really cool shots in that one too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's always nice to kill Brian.
I mean, yeah,
I'm
he,
gonna put that in my writer.
There was a thing where
He-
I think like 3 shorts in a row we killed him.
yeah,
Yeah.
he technically dies in the runner.
2019 was not a good year for
No.
Brian's characters.
He's like,
We-
guys, can we talk?
Did we tell you what we named the pizza guy, Andrew's character?
I
On-
don't know.
He's Brian.
Oh, I
on,
love
he's,
Drew.
He's Brian on IMDb.
Oh, shut.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got to make sure. We got.
Yeah, we gotta
kill him.
That's
every time.
if there's any sort of cinematic universe of our shit, it's that one.
Yeah.
It's just
Brian dies at the end.
like he dies in that. He's not in that. He doesn't die in Scare Tag. No
He
one
should
did.
have died
There's
in
only
that.
one person.
It's
dead.
about death though.
Cody dies.
You
Yeah.
died.
Yeah.
You were
yeah.
dead.
Aw.
Yeah.
You know what like prompted these posters is I was cleaning my apartment, and underneath my bed I found the fucking like in memoriam in memory of Cody just under. I was like, oh,
You gotta
fuck.
just hang it in your kid's room and just
Yeah.
be like, it's just Dad
Cody's-
watching over you.
Cody's
Yeah.
Matt Gates photo. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's
It's okay.
not you. It's
I don't get the
God.
reference,
He's a
but I'll
creep.
let you do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I know he sucks. But
Oh,
I know
okay.
the
Okay.
reference,
All
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
He's
just-
all
you
right.
kinda
No, I'm
look-
just kidding.
He's a big forehead guy too. I think
Yeah.
that's what it is. Yeah.
Mm.
It was the photo. It
Warm up
wasn't
show.
you.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Very
Um,
confused.
Very good photo.
Matt has
Yeah.
no excuse.
Okay.
No.
It is a good photo though.
It's a great photo.
Thank you. Well, yeah,
It's
use,
like
use
it's
it
like
for my
it
funeral.
might be
and
like
just-
Yeah.
for like a cult. It might be for politics.
Yeah.
I'm supporting you either way.
Okay,
Well,
appreciate
yeah.
it.
and Amber was like, "Why don't you just put that on a set? That's great." Because
Yeah, you should.
because it says Sam Torrance in memory, like 1992
Yeah.
to 2021 or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck.
Just a young
Like,
babe.
He's dead.
Sam Torrance is actually older than you are now.
Yeah.
'Cause you're,
Probably now.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Grace. Very quickly, very serious. How do we get through these next 4 years?
Okay, number one.
Mm.
I realize that some people don't like the vinegar taste. Hard kombucha.
Oh,
There's prebiotics, there's probiotics, there's booze. But it's like kind of good for you booze. Hard kombucha.
okay.
2, get a chihuahua. I get it. It's polarizing. They're so funny. They're so funny.
Yeah.
She wets the bed. It's so funny.
It's hilarious.
3, find something you love, like, I don't know, Hermione, and just read all the time.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah,
let her cook,
look.
and then we'll talk about it. Yeah.
Hermione, highly recommend. Number
illegal,
4,
by the way.
find an app. It might be Red Note. It might be, but find an app that makes you happy.
Mhm.
That's
Learn
good for your mental
Mandarin.
health. Learn
Yeah.
Mandarin.
Yeah.
It's really it's a simple language. It's fine.
Is it?
And fucking cut out shitheads, all of them.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, that's good.
Like your mom, I don't care. She's out.
Yeah, you
Snip
know,
them.
hey, yeah, some people got you make sacrifices.
Yeah,
you know?
look,
you gotta, you gotta
times are
sacrifice.
hard.
Yeah.
Find a snack that you love. Stock up on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for bulk.
Bulk.
Go to
Yeah,
Costco.
So like
yeah.
Trader Joe's has these vegan.
Pizzas.
You lost
Car-
me already. Trader Joe's and vegan. I've stopped
would love
listening
it,
to the
Cody.
rest of your
No,
sentence.
but you would fucking love it. It's
Okay.
fucking caramel. It's peanut butter caramel popcorn.
Oh.
So it's like caramel corn, but like
You got
peanut
me.
butter.
Okay.
I don't
I'll get
question
a
the
skinny pop.
witchcraft.
Yeah, I'll get a skinny pop.
I mean, no, we're not bitching out for a skinny pop. This is caramel peanut butter and it's vegan. Nobody understands.
Okay.
It's oh Wendy. So there's that.
I'll say. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's still like my soul like I start to die a little
yeah.
bit.
How's he been? All right, go ahead.
Horrible. I hope. And then you make movies with your friends.
yeah.
those are my
yeah.
rules.
Make movies with your friends. Okay. Or do
Yeah.
art with your friends. Make art.
Yeah, like
you
do
know.
whatever you love to do
yeah.
with your friends.
Because
Like
it's very
twist each other's nipples.
It's very competitive out here, so we don't want the competition. You know?
yeah, and
Eh,
it's like fuck it.
fucking do something else. Paint.
Yeah.
Fucking paint.
Also,
that's
whatever
good.
like dumb thing you're like putting off, like fuck it. The thing is like, wouldn't it be crazy? Fuck it, do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Fucking do it.
Do it, Cody.
I like that.
Stop it.
What am I
Fucking
doing? What
play
do I need to
guitar
do?
and start
Play-
farting.
Ignore Remsen if he's a little irked by your
Yeah.
guitar playing. Okay,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah. Those are all good. Those are all good. I'll add some.
Yeah, I would like to hear both of yours as well.
I would say, let's see. How about I want to hear yours next, Cody. So think about it
I
as
haven't thought of this at all.
you start thinking about
Oh
it.
boy.
Dexter.
I will say,
Paramount Plus. Check it out.
pay attention, but also unplug for a little bit.
Yeah,
Find
yeah.
a healthy right amount to know what is going on in the world, because unfortunately, I do think some scary things might be coming, or maybe they're just going to be so incompetent that those things might not actually come through. I don't know, but I'd still say regardless, pay attention, be aware, but don't live on your phone. Don't doom scroll. Don't
balance.
just be watching the news 24/7. And also, don't watch mainstream news media. Find
Yeah.
a right,
Yeah.
not a right, but like a
Independent.
Find the
Find
right.
the right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Find the right, not the right. Don't go to, any biased news sources to find your information. Find
Yeah, yeah.
something that is bipartisan, that is going to just tell you what it is, and then make up your mind from that. Because there is a lot of false shit that is being spread, and there's also just a lot of hateful shit that's being spread.
Yeah.
Specifically today, for some reason on MLK Jr. Day, because that's all it should be today. Literally nothing else is happening. But that stuff is being spread, and it's very unfortunate. It makes me very sad, and it makes me very angry, and I think people have a right to be very angry. I know it's we've been saying the next 4 years, hopefully maybe at least 2 years, when the House and Senate could potentially change. I don't know. I don't have that much faith. But all that being said, listen to what Grace said, and
Feeling
hopefully
like a real asshole for saying popcorn now. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Oh,
So
mine was
you
good?
led with
Mine-
Trader Joe's vegan
Yeah.
popcorn.
Oh, I gave the
It's
healthy
just
one.
like a
Just
slow
wanna
zoom in on
clarify.
Christian's face. He's like, kids,
That's
educate
good?
yourselves.
Yeah.
Find empathy. And I'm like, drink booze.
Well, they don't see the teleprompter right there, so that helped. I wrote that like 5 days ago.
Remsen's in the corner with little posters.
Yeah. Oh God, if there's someone that we needed to hear from, Remsen would have such a great advice. And then
Yeah.
he'd end it with being like, "Go out and get some eggs Benedict."
He'd end it with a fart.
Silent,
Yeah.
but deadly.
Similar to what you guys are saying, I'd say just avoid what pisses you off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's on the
Well,
app front,
it's been fun, guys.
if it's
Yeah.
if it's Twitter, avoid that. If it's Facebook, avoid that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And just try to absorb more of what you enjoy. If it's
Yeah.
books, if it's movies, get more into that.
Yeah.
Pass the time. We're gonna get through it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Get through it together.
Find
Especially
your,
everyone
find your
here.
good people.
Yeah.
We have a great community here. That's
Yeah.
always great. Great Discord where people come together and talk about things. And just good. I don't give a shit what your politics are. Just be a good human being. Don't let your personal ideologies affect other people. That's all I'll say.
Yeah,
I think that's right.
I
Cody?
think I know what you're saying. I'm just
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Don't
Don't let other people's ideologies
You can
affect
live-
you. Is what you're saying? Or no?
You
Yeah,
would live
like,
your
that's how I
opinions in
read
your
it.
own life
Yeah.
and,
Yeah.
and be loving to those who
Yeah.
aren't.
If you don't believe in a certain thing, or if you think one thing should be another way, sure, but don't go out of your way to harm someone who thinks the opposite of
yeah,
you.
yeah.
You know, or just be a good human being. You know,
Let's stop being dicks.
stop
guys.
being fucking dicks.
Yeah.
Stop
Yeah.
being dicks.
That's it. So, Grace, what the fuck is up with this Harry Potter fanfic shit?
Girl,
Jesus.
We're still talking about this.
Now
We will
we are
never
talking about
not
this.
be talking about
I-
this, Cody.
Okay.
So
I was having a conversation. Okay, no.
okay.
Amber was having a
I
conversation
don't know
with
why we're
Grace
doing like Amber and I
through
just
me.
need to connect. Yeah.
I'm giving you her number. I don't know how you not have her number.
I don't know. Maybe I do, and I just was like thinking because I was like, oh, I just said this
Because
to
it was
Amber.
like,
So he was texting Amber and then texting me back, and he was like, well, she's reading, and I was like, okay, well then talking to her.
and I'm like,
it was
no, Amber's
so,
it got to Amber was on the couch next to me, and I'm like, Amber, take the phone.
Yeah, just take
just,
it.
Just text her.
Did she finish Secrets and Masks?
Probably. She's I should.
Okay.
So okay.
Can we back up a little bit?
Well, let's
I
back
don't,
up.
I don't want to have another Dexter situation, but what is the? Is this a new book in your fanfic series?
Yeah, real quick.
Okay.
Eric said the T word 2024 channel in your Discord has been great. Really appreciate you making a safe space for us.
No problem.
Aw.
No
Yeah.
problem.
We got you.
Speak
we got
your
you,
truth,
boo.
Eric. Speak your truth.
No. Okay. So yeah. I don't know when this started because it started with Manacled, but this Harry Potter fanfic.
It all starts with Manacled.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
It started
Yeah.
there. The
Okay.
it was just some person who put this online, and this one in particular
Some
story.
person.
Yeah, sorry, I
An
don't know.
artist is who put
Sorry,
this
I don't
online,
know this
Kristen.
thief's name.
Senlin Yu.
Yeah,
Mm.
who?
Senlin Yu.
Okay, shout out.
She's a fucking.
Okay, and she puts this online, and it just explodes. And the fanfic is a ship between Draco and Hermione.
Well, yes.
That's an aspect of the fanfic. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
It's not the whole
Yeah,
thing.
it's not
It's not
like
the whole
it's
thing?
not just like a ship. It's basically just an alternate. We've talked about it before.
Yes, that's why I'm
Okay.
like, we're
Here on the
still
Wanger
talking
show.
about it.
But it's devolved into something much
No,
more.
it's
So they made
it's-
more installments since the last time we spoke.
well, not
Well, this is like a
installments, but-
whole thing. Yeah, it's just like it's an alternate Harry Potter universe.
Okay.
So it's like people who can't make money off this, which I love. So it's people who literally just love to write and are very creative and very
Yeah.
talented. Like write their own alternate universes of like, and
Okay.
and it's not just Harry Potter. Like they do this for there's like Star Wars ones and like you know all the nerds are going
Chewie and
nuts.
R2.
Probably,
Mm.
and I'm here for it.
The
But it's
sounds
just
they
like
would make
alternate.
together.
Mhm.
Yeah, it feels right.
Stupidest bit we've done.
Um,
What would it sound like if Chewie
We've
and
done
R2 had
worse.
sex? Stupidest fucking thing we've ever done. Stupid. 388 episodes. Good lord.
So it started with this Manacled, and then there was other ones, and then I don't know how Amber probably heard about it from TikTok, and then
What? I'm so sorry. Amber heard about it from moi.
sorry, okay.
C'est moi.
She probably heard.
And
Oh,
I'm
the
sure.
other ones from
Oh,
TikTok.
Christian's falling
Are
for
you
the
all right?
propaganda.
Yeah, no.
yeah. And then, but there is a whole like TikTok, like Hermione TikTok, which
Okay.
is like a subsect of book talk.
Germini
Yeah.
is the name?
Yeah,
Draco-
like
that's how
Draco
they,
and Hermione.
That's how they. Oh, got it.
Hermione. Yeah.
Okay, Germini.
Use your brain, Eric.
I thought we were doing like a G and doing like Germini.
Oh, okay.
It's
my
fine.
bad.
I mean,
my
like-
bad. My bad.
Yeah.
Try to keep up.
And
Farther.
so Amber's been obsessed, like literally reading these books until like 3 or 4
it
in the
affects
morning.
your life.
Like she
yeah,
does
you can't
not
stop.
Okay.
It's like a
And they're like
10,000 page book.
no, they're
Okay.
they're like 700. It's like 5
It's
of the
huge.
Bibles.
Okay.
Fuck the Bible. Read Hermione.
Like, and it's
The
like
book is called Germini?
No,
Okay.
it's called
that's
all
the
kinds
ship,
of.
I believe.
Okay.
Yes.
The ship?
You know,
I
when
don't
you,
think
when
we
you
like
shi-
say
okay.
ship anymore, but he's not wrong, but he's
We
not
got
right.
move on.
You
When
know
you
what I mean?
ship someone, you don't do that no more.
No.
Oh, what do you say?
You just root for him.
Oh, okay.
You just give him a good applause.
Yeah.
Go get him, guys.
Okay. And
Start making out.
But they're like, but it's also like it's not like and then they made out. Like
Isn't
it's
it
like
like-
it's like heavy. It's really dark.
but isn't it also like smut?
I mean, there's like
How smutty we talking here?
What? I said,
know.
is it like smut? She's
suddenly
like, I
Cody's
mean,
like,
it's
I'm on board.
Yeah.
I mean, there some of them, yeah, but it's also like It's like when we see an R-rated movie. It's like I'm an adult. Like I know what
Okay.
adults do.
Yeah,
When I'm
okay.
really invested into adults, like I want to see all of the parts of their life.
Sure.
Like I'm not like here for the, you know, but But it's also like it shows up just like in every movie when is there a movie without a sex scene? No, literally not one in the whole world. Like adults do adult things.
Sure. Okay.
And I'm not like offended by I'm not like pearl clutching, but I'm also not here for that.
Okay.
I don't hate it sometimes, but
Yeah. Oh no, it's nice.
yeah. But it's also like I don't want it like a Stephanie Meyer where they're like, and then the sun set as they held hands, and you're like, are you fucking shitting me?
Yeah. No,
Like-
that's not the hand that's in.
I don't want
hers,
like
yeah.
a cut. I'm like, yeah,
Something
go
else
for
in
it.
that.
Yeah.
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 But it's more like
Draco's
it'll.
wand.
It's a penis.
Oh, okay.
We're saying it's a penis. It's a penis in the hand.
A vodka cum.
Yes.
It's a magical. No, I'm just kidding.
Vodka cum. Anyway. Okay.
So the
So what's the newest update? The development here
What's the
since the last time we spoke to you? Why are we? Is there? Is
Because
it?
there's always more, Cody.
Okay.
The thing is that like obviously Harry Potter is like fucking massive, right? And like fuck J.K. Rowling so hard.
Oh.
So it's like extra nice because these are like people who are not making money off this. It's illegal to make money off fanfic because you obviously don't own the characters, you don't own the world. So there's like a really nice like platform for independent writers to like in a way self-publish. And also like all the emotional labor is done for you as a reader because you're like, I already love all these people and I know this world. So it's like you're in it. Like
Yeah.
page 1, you're like in it. Like I said with Manacled, like the first sentence of Manacled is that Harry Potter's decaying corpse is hanging from the astronomy tower. And everybody who's read Harry Potter's like, the astronomy tower and Harry Potter. So you're like, I'm in.
Yeah.
So it's like all that. And then it's like, it's, you know, like the adult version, but not because of like sexy times, but it's just like dark. Like, because Harry Potter's like, yeah, it's fine. But it's missed that it's like, no, it's like a war and children are dying.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it like leans into that. And I feel like that's the world that I'm living in. So I relate to that.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, because
So
Amber's
start with Manacled.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, and yeah, like, yeah.
How many are there?
I don't know.
Oh, there's
Well,
endless. There's
so-
there's
What the fuck?
there's like key ones though.
And this is one writer, or it's everybody coming together?
It's a bunch of different writers, but
Got it.
Senlin Yu is like the queen of the whole
Got it.
fucking ship.
I
She
did.
started it.
I remember last time you were on the show.
Yeah.
I recommended it to my
Yeah.
wife, who has not read it yet. It's in her queue.
It's hurtful, but
She literally has hundreds of books that she read last year. So it's
just
in
be
the queue.
prepared.
Yeah, because you're
Oh,
never
because
gonna.
you- posted.
It's the gateway drug to
Okay.
just a world of.
Amber has literally been like, "I'll be on the show
to talk about.
if
Get her
we
in
can,
here.
if we can,
Get
if you
in
can
here.
talk about this." She wants me to
Go-
read it that bad.
Have her call in.
Yeah.
No,
I'll
it's-
take a mic
it's-
there.
Yeah, you got to go Manacled, and then I recommend the auction, and then I recommend
That sounds bad.
on the nature
That
of.
sounds really bad.
It's
What are they
exact-
auctioning?
It's it's what you think,
Okay.
and then on the nature of daylight. Well, actually,
It's a good
maybe
title.
secret, and then no, I would do secrets and masks, and then on the nature of daylight.
Okay.
Okay.
Because the problem
Those are my
is like
favorites.
after Amber read Manacled, I believe she's read it twice.
Yeah,
Like bawling her eyes out.
yeah.
Like
it,
every
it,
single
like,
night.
you're
reading it.
unwell. Like it hits so hard. You're like, I'm my
I-
DNA has changed.
I think she came across like AI Draco voices.
Well,
on
I'm interested
TikTok.
in that.
Like
Okay.
taking, I think it's like
Tell me
taking.
more. Oh, is this with the Tron music?
Maybe I don't know. I
Oh.
hear.
Oh,
things
girl,
that I
sa-
hear.
I saved it to my phone. I was like, TikTok's going away. I'm keeping that.
AI Draco from Harry Potter lines or dialogue, whatever, with
Mhm.
Tron music in the back.
I don't know about the Tron music.
Okay.
That's the first time I've heard.
Which
it.
was the
Wait,
logical
wait.
place to go.
It
No, you guys, I have it. I'm not kidding. Can I play it?
It is
go
fan
ahead.
fiction, so they
Yeah.
can do whatever they want. It's weird. It was really weird
mean-
when a TIE fighter flew across the fucking Quidditch field.
No, I'm serious. I think I have it on my phone because I saved it because it's so good. Because the Tron music is like Daft Punk. It's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
fucking dope. Oh my god.
See, the problem with it is, Cody, is that she reads Manacled.
Okay, but nothing else.
Well, no.
Okay.
Then she goes on to the next thing.
Yeah, you just start the because
and then
you're
she just
hooked.
she keeps going. She's like, nothing is as good as Manacled, but I'm
No.
gonna keep looking for it.
Oh no,
She's chasing
she'll
that
get
high.
there.
Yeah,
yeah.
she's
Still
chasing
chasing
that
that
high.
But
dragon.
this is why we're texting. Yeah, exactly.
Chasing the Draco, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the Dracula Draco. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay.
Okay.
Put it into the mic.
Okay. Wait. Hold on. I gotta restart it.
Oh damn.
Can you hear it? Okay.
Up here.
Hermione, don't look at him. Look at me. Hermione, look at me.
Oh, look.
So for what you
at
can't
me.
tell is that it's Ron,
Yeah.
and then at the end,
Okay.
it's Draco.
Okay.
Okay.
Man.
Are you moved or are you moved?
Yeah,
Like,
it's-
Feeling
the
a lot of
editing
things
is
right
so
I'm
now.
good.
something. Yeah,
Yeah.
Tron-
definitely.
you're feeling
I'm
it.
feeling
Yeah.
like we need to put Daft Punk under our TikToks now.
Dude,
And really make it great.
instantly cool.
Yeah.
I think with all this fan fiction, Cody and I should write our own erotic fanfic
Wanger show
Starring
fan
Brian.
fiction.
of Jurassic Park.
And Brian.
And Brian dies. That's
Yeah,
the
and then
second
Brian.
one.
But Brian dies at everyone, yeah.
First line,
Yeah.
Brian's corpse
It's-
is
It's
hanging from the astronomy
tower.
Oh, no. Oh, Brian, I'm sorry.
That's terrible.
Oh, no.
The
That's
ship
awful.
is Dodson
Oh, no.
and Brian.
We
Eric-
spent so much time not on a Jurassic Park
Yeah.
character, but it's a random guy named
It's the,
Brian.
it's the story where the T-Rex falls in
Don't
love
use my real voice, Brian.
It's the story where the T-Rex
Her
falls in
real
love
name.
with Dotson or something like that. Oh, man. Okay.
Anyway,
But look,
So Manacled. All right.
yeah.
Maybe
I
Cody and
never
I will
thought
read.
I would be this person.
Cody, would you read the first
And here
chapter
I
if I
am.
read the first chapter? I think it's really hard to
What
find
if I already
now.
have?
No, it is not. I can
What
send
if
it to you
tonight-
tonight. I
what
can
if-
send it to you right now on air.
What if I did read the book, Grace, and tonight my installment of Cody Read a Book is of this book?
Okay, it's
It's not.
no joke.
But what if it was? But what if it was? That'd be kind of cool.
I'm gonna fart into the mic
That'd be
immediately in protest. I
Yeah.
literally you don't understand. Have you seen the Harry Potter movies?
Yes, I have not read the books.
Done. You're in.
Mm-hmm.
Read the first chapter.
Also-
I can literally
Also,
send it
fake
to you.
fan.
Okay.
You,
Why?
you read the books?
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
don't know why I
claiming- I'm
said
not
that all
claiming
like
to be-
coquettish. You,
Most of them.
you
I
read the book?
I didn't read the last one still.
What?
I know, yeah.
Who
It was
fucking does
it was
that?
Sounds like a
thing.
fake
Sick
fan to me.
bastard.
Yeah. I went
All right,
through
Cody,
it.
I'm back to you.
Yeah.
Fuck this guy.
Well, that's Manacled. Maybe we'll come back to it.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
next time
literally-
you're on,
we'll be like, we'll be like in bed, and like I'll literally like take my phone and be like, and Ken's like, everything good? And I'm like, these books are gonna be the death of me. And it's like 4 a.m. and he's
Draco
like, you
broke
got
his
it.
wand.
It's
Yeah.
it's unreal.
He hears Daft Punk from the other room. What the hell's going on over there?
He's like, I've heard that song many, many times, and I'm like, I don't know, just enjoying the album. It's really good.
All right. I'll bring up.
Chapter 1. Just do chapter 1.
All right.
Okay.
I'll do the first chapter. By the
Although it's not like
by the next time you're back, I'll do the first chapter. Maybe.
Okay.
Stop
Maybe.
it.
I don't know. I say that
Okay.
I told Amber, I was like, yeah, I'll read it, and I haven't read it. I think it is on my phone. I don't know. I gotta.
He's secretly halfway through. He's like, I know.
I do want to bring up some drama that happened last week.
Oh, I love drama.
Oh.
I mean, I hate it. What?
Cody got canceled last week.
Oh, R.I.P.
Yeah.
Oh, is this because of? No. You go.
Yeah, the great Dexter universe currently airing on Paramount Plus,
Yeah.
by the way.
Mhm.
Christian was just informing me on all
Yeah.
the different shows.
Mhm.
And I'm sorry that I implied that having 5 or 6 different Dexter shows 10 years after the original show ended and all of those airing within a year or two of each other across various points in the timeline might be a little confusing to new viewers.
I think that's still exaggerated. I think it's still
I
exaggerated.
apologize. I thought it was a fun bit. We were laughing.
You were definitely doing a bit.
People who I was playing it up a little
Yes,
bit.
of course.
And people who liked the show thought it was a good bit.
Yes.
Was very excited to clip it out.
Yeah.
And TikTok did not like it.
If you put it a little out of context for someone who thinks like,
Yeah.
because there are definitely
Yeah.
podcasts that I see on TikTok that just film just for a TikTok.
They don't even do podcasts.
Yeah,
They don't even do a podcast. This
Yeah.
is actually a show that we do on
Yes.
YouTube.
Yes,
Check
yes,
it out.
yes.
Subscribe to us.
Yes.
Join us. See the full context.
Yeah.
It might not help his
In
case
the
a
full
little,
15, 20-minute discussion that we had, I
Yeah.
feel like I had a bit more like
but sure.
understanding of it.
There's also like
I
almost
wasn't that dumb for 20 minutes.
There's also like 10 years of
Sure.
history between us and like full knowing that, people kind of know who
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah.
Of course, if you're scrolling on TikTok and you're like, who the fuck is this
yeah.
asshole?
It didn't
There's a
help.
lot of
It
that.
didn't help the way that it was cut. The first words I say are like making fun of the show. I'd be like, oh, I heard it ended. Everybody hated it. It ended like 3 times. Everyone hates all the fucking endings. Bleh.
That's where I almost didn't feel
And
bad.
of
'cause-
course, like I'm asking for it at that point. So
That
I
TikTok
gotta
is
talk
also
with the
saved
editor.
on
Who
my
edited
phone.
that thing?
that's why I didn't feel as bad. I was like, well, you edited it.
I had it coming.
Jesus,
I had
you
it coming. It's
fucking
on
cut
me.
it. I think my note going forward was like, hey, maybe just like, I don't know, put a little put
Yeah.
something
Context.
else,
Yeah.
put some fluff
I mean,
in
it
there.
was going
Yeah.
right up into 3 minutes, man. I had to
Yeah.
like shrink it. But
What do you have
yeah.
to say to the Dex heads out there?
I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I will never watch any of these fucking
No.
shows. I will never watch any of these Dexter shows For the record.
That's the only. Oh,
I'm glad that
stop
you
it.
guys are going to love them. I'm glad that the universe is easy to follow, but I will never watch
At
an
one-
episode of this
At
show.
one point, when you're getting so many dislikes and negative comments, I almost was like, God, I wish you would have thrown more positive stuff because I was praising the show.
I know.
I don't want to get sucked into this.
know.
I'm
I know.
actually a fan. You hear me? I'm a fan of the show.
It's so great because they were like, guy in the Lakers shirt, which was me. He's like, needs to like slow down, get his ears cleaned.
Hey,
And I'm
black
like,
shirt guy,
Jesus
shut
Christ.
the fuck up.
The best part was like once it went out and like it was getting a lot of views. I'm like, okay, that's great. And
It's
then the
doing really
comments
well.
came in, and I was like,
Cody's like,
oh,
hell yeah,
okay.
going viral.
Like
oh.
after the first couple, I was like, oh, I see what the vibe's gonna be. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna check in on this. Literally, like an hour later, Christian texts me a screenshot of all of them, and I'm like, oh, this is great to look at right now.
You have
yeah.
to feel it too. You
Oh,
have
yeah,
to see
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
If I see it on YouTube, you've
It's
got to
like
see
a
it
rite
on
of
TikTok.
passage. You've been canceled now, and you made it.
Yeah.
Almost second time it got canceled.
It was the first time I got canceled.
You're on all those thumbnails of the Galaxy.
Oh, that was yeah. Okay.
That wasn't
Oh.
you.
Yeah,
that
that
wasn't
wasn't me.
you. Yeah.
Canceled
You
by
got close.
association.
Yes, there
Yeah,
you go.
yeah,
Yeah,
That
sure.
way- it was a layup. Yeah. Yeah.
Lakers. You
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm never gonna watch any of these Dexter shows.
Okay.
I'm glad everyone else is enjoying them.
We'll see how everyone
They're
feels
easy
on
to
this
follow.
video. See if it makes it any better.
Let's just cut out when you dig your heels in and no
Yeah.
other context.
Yeah.
And then
Let
see
me
how
just.
that
This is
does.
gonna be it. Ask me again.
What?
Ask me again about these Dexter shows.
Okay. Cody, how do you feel about these Dexter
I
shows?
cannot wait to watch these Dexter shows. I'm
Oh,
so
good.
freaking excited. I love Michael C. Hall. He's actually my uncle. This is great. I'm so stoked for these shows.
Michael C. Hall, vegan.
He
Oh,
goes
yes.
to Trader Joe's,
He's a
buys
vegan.
that
Probably
popcorn.
does.
Also, you know what else there is? Dexter fanfic. I'm just saying.
Of course there is.
Oh.
I should have put that in the copy.
There's
but,
everything you can think of.
There was almost literal Dexter fanfic within the show of Dexter when they tried to like put
Yeah,
together
true
Dex
that.
and Deb. Like, stop it. They're brother
Like
and sister.
Game of Thrones was like, ho ho,
Yeah.
and Dexter's like, bitch, please.
Yeah. You know about that? Okay.
Not even gonna comment anymore.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, while we're on the topic of TikTok,
Oh.
R.I.P. Welcome back.
For about 12 hours.
They
How
should've-
did we survive? How did we survive the TikTok
This was such.
being gone?
We
If
went
this,
to Red Note.
there's
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot more things to go out there. If this truly is like a Trojan horse for like right wingers and conservatives for like taking on, they should have waited 3 days.
It was like 6 hours. They were like, see
Yeah.
what we did?
3
Like,
days,
shut the
and
fuck
then
up.
change it to TikTok resurrection. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Come on,
Yeah.
come on, guys.
Also, I feel like it already was trending that way
Yeah,
within the past year anyway.
yeah,
But, whatever.
yeah.
It feels like when your parents joined Facebook, it
Mm,
makes it less fun.
yeah,
So
Yeah,
let's see.
nothing good comes
Let's see
out
how
of
this
that.
goes.
yeah. I don't think I.
You know what the secret is to social media happiness? Go to the apps where your family isn't on. That's what I've learned with Blue Sky.
Blue Sky has been
Where I don't have to
nice.
explain tweets on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is great. Yeah.
I still tell my family like every year, like get off of Facebook.
Yeah.
You know, or I'll hear from other people that they don't want TikTok because it's going to take their data. And I'm like, have you had Facebook for the past 10 years?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Like, well, they have your data.
Bro, you
People,
know,
like, what do you,
here's-
there was a security breach. There was a whole lawsuit about it. What are you talking about?
Okay, firstly, hit me up, my dude. Secondly, here's a fun story. You want to know how many times I've been?
Audio only listeners, Christian just did a huge line of
I think he
cocaine.
just
I've been
snorted
sober. I
that.
can't even
Yeah.
be sober for 20 days.
Yeah.
Do you know how many times literally Covered California has been like, whoopsie, my bad, your whole medical file got leaked? Do you want to know how many times my Instagram has been hacked? My Twitter has been hacked?
Yeah.
Like my email has been hacked? You want to know what has never once in my entire life ever been fucking hacked? My fucking TikTok.
No.
So suck my dick. From
Also,
the
it's
back.
like, what data do you want from me? What important data do I have? That's national security.
I mean, I think
That
as
you
I've
like thirst traps
established.
every now and then.
Not anymore. Now that the
Okay, back in
equivalent-
2021, you occasionally had
Oh,
a thirst
sorry.
trap pop
When I
up?
first joined it,
Yeah.
sure. Now it's just ever since this whatever TikTok is now and what it's going to be, I feel like I've had so much like right wing grift, like just like constantly and
Ew.
like Trump stan accounts. I'm like, what the fuck happened here?
It's I'll bring you into my algorithm, which is all bats, ice skating, and Hermione. You'll love it.
Just get me back to like lawn cleaning videos
Yeah.
and those ones where they
Oh.
roll the jars down
Yeah,
the
down
stairs.
the stairs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I
then
love that
smash.
shit.
Just give me that
Yeah,
shit. That's all that
yeah.
I want.
Yeah, yeah, or like the pneumatic press that just like squishes.
Oh
No,
the
yeah,
fuck
or
out
the
of
lady
shit.
that
Candies and whatnot.
reacts to it. She's like, "No, I don't like that."
Yeah.
Oh god, it's great. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only social media that has literally I've learned things and has not been bad for my mental health.
Have you seen the one going around where it's the guy watching movies, but like the screen is right here and
Yeah.
he's sitting right here
Yeah.
watching it? It's the most absurd thing ever. And everyone's like, why were you sitting that
Yeah.
close to the TV? That was my algorithm for a while.
But I
and
will
wanna
say-
make sure
Well,
that
that's the
guy's eyes
dad
are okay.
algorithm. He's like, you
Yeah.
got to sit back there, son.
I don't want to be
Raise the TV on the wall.
I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but I don't see this thing being as good as it is now in the foreseeable future.
No, they turned off the servers. I'm like, what did y'all plant? Like,
I think there's
creeps me out.
I think there's going to be some integration with Meta. I think that's the big speculation.
Eh.
We'll see.
There's going to be some ties with it, and yeah, the creator of TikTok, he was there at inauguration.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, thanks
I
to
love
President
that.
Trump, who started this 4 years ago, and he
Yeah.
said he wanted it
Right.
banned. Yeah.
yes,
But that's why it's all bullshit. He's like, this was my idea, but I hope they forgot. And then he's
Yeah.
like, look what
And
I
then-
did.
all the conservative
Fuck
grifters are
off.
just like 4 years ago they were like, yeah, we need to ban TikTok, and now they're like, oh, look at our boy, he saved
Yeah.
it. Aren't you glad he saved it? Also, if you
scary.
see people upset about this whole TikTok ordeal, and that like Trump saved it or whatever the fuck, it's not that people are upset that a social media platform is being taken down. Like, first of all, technically, literally, social media is bad for the human mind.
Yeah.
It is. It just like is.
Except for this platform and this show.
Yes.
So, thank
So
you for
keep watching our stuff.
subscribe and
As
like
long
and
as
comment
I'm
and
making
tell
money,
your friends.
I don't care.
No.
But would the world be better without social media? Probably. However, this app that we're talking about, TikTok, is like an established platform where people actually make a living, and that's what's fucked up about it. It's that the elites that the people on the right were so adamant about fighting against have now taken over that, and it's just another conglomerate that's just going to be taking hold of this and taking one of our things, and that's just how it works. They just want that sweet share. They don't give a shit about the security risks. They don't
Yeah.
care about any of that. It's all bullshit. They just want the fucking money. It's capitalism at its finest. And you're falling for it. But I'm still on it. So follow us at Wanger Show.
Well, it's all these fucking douchebags like fucking Mark Zuckerberg. Like, they're all fucking, like, jerking him off. And it's like, yeah, because you guys all have federal lawsuits. Like, of course they're going to be like, hey, buddy. Like, it's just, it's
Did we
such
not
a
forget
joke.
that, yeah, like Facebook had like a giant security breach a couple years ago.
Oh my God,
and
they
had
like
a-
a million. All
like-
that shit gets buried, and they're like, oh no, we think he's great. No,
He's wearing a chain now.
Yeah, he's so cool.
dude.
That was
Yeah.
that was the flip side of the TikTok cancellation on Cody. He was
Oh,
getting
yeah.
canceled for Dexter. We do
Yeah.
one video on Mark Zuckerberg making fun of his looks, and everyone, it's got like 10,000 views.
Totally on
Everyone's like
board.
applauding like, yeah,
we
like,
won
Oh, you're
TikTok
back, you're
after
fine.
that.
Yeah. No,
that
we
was
hate-
one of the ones I was nervous. Weirdly enough, that
We
one
were
and the
way-
Biden one that we did, I was
Yeah.
nervous about. The
all
Dexter,
the Dexter
one is that
fans
pissed
were like,
everybody
hold
off.
my
Yep.
beer.
Yeah,
who would have thought?
yeah. So we'll see. We'll
Ethan
see what we
Slater
clip
is
this
a really good cast for that.
What's that?
Ethan Slater for his dad.
Christian Slater.
Christian Slater.
That's what I said.
Who's Ethan Slater?
Ethan Slater, isn't that like Saved by the Bell?
Oh no, I think I was
Are you thinking of Ethan Hawke?
I was thinking of Ethan Hawke.
There is a Slater in Saved by the Bell, I think.
That one white guy is great for that casting.
Yeah.
I love what he did with that.
So yeah, TikTok's back.
But the thing is,
oh,
like, it's so frustrating though because TikTok, it's like if you're not a piece of
Ethan
shit.
Slater's the guy from Wicked.
oh,
No!
SpongeBob.
Oh God,
Yeah.
He's SpongeBob.
I didn't even know that. I swear to God, I didn't.
Yeah.
Know
He
that
is
was
a
his
great
name.
pick. He's a
Yeah.
redhead.
Fuck that piece of
So
shit.
he's in the Dexter universe
Fuck.
as well. Is what
I
you're
literally
saying.
because of
Why
him.
him? What the hell? What did he do?
He's the you don't know the Ariana Grande song?
See,
Aren't they
Cody
together?
is in on it.
Please, come
Cody
on, buddy.
knows shit.
Come
Girl, come
on,
to
come
Hermione.
on,
We
come
want
on.
you here.
I don't want to know.
Fuck
I don't want to
Dexter.
know. No.
I literally
Yeah.
didn't even see Wicked because of that fucking.
Oh,
I'm like,
wow.
I have thoughts.
Okay.
It's a great movie. So like, what were you saying? It was
I
bullshit.
was saying, it's
TikTok.
such a bummer because if you're not a piece of shit, like my TikTok is so
oh yeah.
like positive. I learned so much from TikTok. Like
Yeah.
it's like if your algorithm is who you are and you're not a piece of shit, like there's zero toxicity in my
Yeah.
algorithm, or at least there was before they shut it
Yeah.
down and like
I
did
would just
whatever
say
creepy shit they did.
like keep an eye on it. I don't know where it's gonna go in the future, and hopefully it ends up being okay. But it was very strange seeing Trump's name. Like thanks to him, you know,
It was so gross. Like immediately we were all like, "Oh,
and you know, I'm not giving a pass to Biden or the Dems either, because like they are very much fucking at fault for this shit too. It's like no one can just have fucking nice things, and Biden had one thing to do. and he was just like, "Yeah, Jack, let's get rid of the TikTok.
Yeah.
Let's do it." Like fucking A, you fucked it up.
Yeah.
Fucked it up like a lot of things you did, but you were
They're like,
kind
I
of
mean,
decent.
human rights. Let's go for TikTok. Like, fuck a dick. Like,
Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't know.
Times are bad.
It's pretty
This
bad.
is why you need to read very light and fluffy Hermione, where Harry Potter's corpse is rotting.
Oh.
I keep thinking Hermione is like the way they get around calling her Hermione. I keep thinking like, it's not
No,
Harry
it's
Potter. Look,
Draco
the character's
Hermione.
clearly named Hermione. Come
Also,
on.
Ken trying to say Hermione, every time he says it, he comes up with something different, and it's one of my favorite things.
Mm.
He's like, "You mean your Jermanger book?" And I'm
Jermanger.
like,
Version with
"No."
To Giuseppe.
Yeah.
Wait. Giuseppe.
Mhm.
Gwispy was the wrong one. There it is. I know it now.
Yeah.
I know it now.
Sure.
Gwispy.
Right. Gwispy. It's a great name.
Like that guy I dated who thought that Hermione's name was Hermie One.
Well, for the longest time, I remember when I read the first book when I was younger. Like I
You
didn't
can
know how
just sit
to
out for this
Yeah,
because
yeah,
we're,
yes,
we're
yeah.
readers.
Just
just
chill.
before
I'll
JK
chill
like
for a
was like
second.
ugh.
Yeah.
Or
I
at
know,
least
fuck her.
or at least came forward. She probably was always like that. But like even reading the name Hermione, I was like, how do you say this?
For
Like,
real?
Heroine me?
Oh,
Heroin in me?
Heroine in me? Amber would literally
he did snort some soap.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
Amber would listen to the audiobooks almost every year, just like towards the end of the year. Like it's just like her
she's
it's just her thing.
great.
And every
She's a real
time
delight.
it would always crack me every time she got to the Goblet of Fire. I forget the actor who voices all of them. He's
Oh,
wonderful.
he's phenomenal,
He's
yeah.
fantastic. But when he does Crumb, and Crumb says Hermione because he says
Oh
it,
yeah,
he says it like Hermione. They treat him like a big dummy. He's like Hermione.
because he's like Bulgarian and like
Yeah.
speaks no English, and
Yeah.
Hermione is like, "Great, shut up."
Yeah. Always cracked me up. Yeah.
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 Sorry, there's no Giuseppe's
Potter,
in Harry Potter,
TikTok,
but there might be
yeah.
in some fanfic.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
But it like hits hard. Like we're so jaded. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
life is so. It's like our city is literally burning. My rights are being taken away, and then it's like a book can literally. It's like a gut punch. Like it stays with you.
Yeah.
Like it's the kind of that I'm like, oh my god. And for like a week, I'm like, what is life?
Have you read anything else since you started this journey? Or are you just stuck in this world and you can't
Yeah.
get out? Because I'm starting to get concerned.
No, you should be concerned, but
Okay.
also what's so sad is that like I literally like this is insane. Like I'm about to buy a CPA business, right?
Okay.
Of course, because that's the shit
What
that
you
I do.
Yeah.
So like I'm either reading Hermione or I'm literally reading like Walker Dybel, like all nonfiction. Like I'm reading like crazy, boring, like like SMB deals, like that shit. So it's like that, and like occasional autobiography, and Hermione.
Do you want, in terms of fiction, do you want to try to branch out, or are you okay having this addiction that you have? Do you know you have a problem,
Look,
Grace? This is
Dad,
an
it's
intervention, by
fine.
the
Yeah.
way. We're all here to help.
Trying to just help you out.
Come
here,
on.
Grace.
No, you want to know what's so funny is that I started it because I was trying to read more fiction to like lighten the fuck up. Because
Yeah.
Ken's always like, you only watch these dark movies and these dark shows, and that's
fantastic
literally
Ken
what he said.
impression.
Thank
Yeah.
you. I've been working on it for
Yeah.
8 years. And he's like, you're always like all this heavy content. So then I went for, well, Harry Potter's rotting, so I'll go with that. So my thought was, because I'm on like book talk, right? Because I'm not a piece of shit. So my algorithm on TikTok is dope as hell. So all the girlies were like, you gotta do it. And then so they're all obsessed with like ACOTAR. And I was like, okay. Literally, like just the way I wanted to kill myself, I was like, if I have to read one more sentence, I will jump off this building. So I was like, not a fit.
Okay.
But I was trying to read more fiction to like be more fun. Like I can be fun. Like like I don't have to be reading business books. And then
Business
Manacled was like,
ethics.
hey girl, and I was like, hey.
I got you.
And now I'm in.
All the while, it's like, I don't know. I can't.
That's
What is that you just
It
did
was
there?
gonna be Tron.
Can we
I
unpack
thought
that?
it
but
might have been from Wolfman.
In my mind, I was gonna go to the substance, but I was like, that's not it.
Okay.
Because I can
So
do
you
the
just had
substance.
a bunch of different thoughts that you
Yeah.
tried to put into one.
I was
right
trying to do
there.
the Tron.
See,
theme.
Manacled breaks your brain when you haven't even read it
Yeah.
yet. That's how
Imagine
powerful.
If this is your brain on Manacled. This is gonna
Mm,
be slightly before Manacled. Oh
But
my
it's
God.
so great because it's like it's a lot of it is just like really like heavy and dark, and I just don't like light shit. So it's
Okay.
like because it feels like there's like meat to it.
so no Cat in the Hat for you.
No, because there's like lighter Hermione's, but it's not for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. There's also just Harry Potter.
But then she ends up with Ron, like,
Yeah.
That's so fun because that's the same exact thing. We were watching the movies,
It's
and
fucking
Amber's just like,
trash.
I don't see it. I can't see it.
like
I-
she's so
he's
brilliant
so dumb.
and badass, and he's just like, dur, dur, dur.
But that's
And
what
she's
that's
like,
why
"That's
it's cute.
my
And there's the
boo."
part where he's like, I saw a shiny ball of light and I thought of you. It's a terrible impression.
It was
It is.
like
It's me,
it
Ron
was
Weasley,
like
by the
he
way.
was sitting here
Yeah.
in the room. He was like a little ball of light into my heart,
It was
and
like
she's
floating
like,
around.
yeah.
It is very funny in like Deathly Hallows Part 1 when he gets all mad. He's like,
Look at you
oh,
with like
you.
the parts. Okay.
He's all like, oh, you two spend a lot
I
of
got
time
my
together.
flashlight with the light in
Yeah.
it, and I'm a little upset
like
about
literally
it.
the Horcrux is like, what is this man's absolute worst fear? Like, is it death? Is it torture? Losing his family? He's like, my best friend and my other best friend are making out.
Yeah.
No. And that's fucking Ron. But
In a
then
nutshell.
Draco, hi.
I don't, because Draco's like the biggest bitch.
No, dude, not in fantasy.
He's a pansy. He like
I'm sorry, murder makes him a little queasy. You know,
he's never murdered.
I mean, he's supposed to murder.
He couldn't even do
Grandpa
that.
Man, Dumbledore.
He had. You stop it. You. Albus Dumbledore
What am I
is a
doing?
great man.
Yeah, he's also old.
What is he like 150?
like 1,000.
He couldn't even do.
He
had
was
to
a
have,
kid who was assigned the task of murder. Of course, he's going to be a little anxious about it.
and he had to have the Half-Blood Prince
Morally
fucking
gray.
do it.
Mm.
Couldn't even
Ugh.
do it. Have you seen his father in Deathly Hallows Part 1?
Yeah, daddy.
My-
Oh, no, stupid. No.
Have you heard
Yeah.
that? My lord,
My lord.
my lord.
My favorite is
fuck?
when Voldemort's like, how could you live with yourself? And he's like, I don't know.
You got me.
So good. Also, like, Lucius, hi. Like, I'd be
Yeah.
here for that.
He's
There's
kinda-
that
he's
fanfic,
kind
too.
of a
I just,
zaddy, too.
I haven't.
Nasita too as well. R.I.P. I think that actor passed away. the
Did you
mom.
say? Sorry.
What's her name? Nasita?
I heard Necessita.
Did I? I did not say
I don't think you did.
Necessita.
I don't think you
You
did.
son of a
I
bitch.
don't think you did, but that's what I heard. Okay.
That's my favorite character, Necessita.
Oh my
From
She just needs a lot of
She-
things.
Okay.
She's really needy.
she's from the Wizarding World of Mexico.
That would be a Rowling name.
Necessita?
We
It's
need a
next to
character who's
Texas.
needy. Oh, Necessita. Right up there with Professor Umbridge.
Yes.
Come on.
Right on the nose.
Come on.
I want the
It's-
Umbridge. I want
Yeah.
the Umbridge fanfic with her and who's the oldest Weasley? Not the oldest, but who's the
I think it's
Percy?
Bill.
Percy.
Ew,
no,
Percy.
because he's part of the
Percy
ministry.
dies.
He does
Yeah.
in Manacled or in-
No. Well, in Manacled, everybody dies. Literally,
Oh, okay.
I can't stress enough. Everybody dies in
Oh,
Manacled.
okay,
But
spoilers.
he dies in
No, I
like
don't-
JK's route. So
No,
it's
I don't want to read it.
well. Firstly, let's not forget when I had my amazing Malfoy hair. Secondly, it's
Sorry. Joseph
not-
in the chat says Ron has a huge hog's meat.
He means
Hog.
penis.
He's
Doubt-
he means
oh.
penis. Yeah.
yeah, no.
Hogs
doubtful.
mean, hog.
So it's
You get it.
Narcissa.
Narcissa, not
Not necessarily.
Narcissa Black Malfoy. Thank you.
Excuse
And
me.
remember when I had
She's
my
a black?
Narcissa hair?
Is she part of the black? Grace. Is she
You
part of
said it weird.
I heard it.
I didn't know. I meant like she's part of the
Even
black.
Necessita heard
Son of-
it.
I meant is she part of the black family?
Yeah, she's. Oh my God, she's
she a black?
Bellatrix's sister.
I've read the books once.
Did you?
Fake fan.
She's Bellatrix's sister. Hello,
Oh, that's why they're together. Okay.
Kingsley Shacklebolt.
Oh,
Well,
yeah. Well,
if it makes
uh,
you feel any better, in a lot of the fanfics, he's the villain.
that makes it worse.
Well, you made it weird. Ooh,
Yeah.
wait till Amber finishes. She needs to text me
Probably.
when she finishes Secret tonight.
I cannot.
But you'll
keep
know
track.
because you'll be like, "Who died?" and she'll be like,
Okay.
"I can't talk about it."
All right.
And it won't be Necessita.
Hey, I'm just a man trying to make his way in the universe.
Sure.
Just a man trying to
Sure
get into the
thing.
manacled.
Just
you know?
happy.
I'm not good with names and words. I shouldn't be doing a podcast. I shouldn't be. I'm a terrible person.
Oh my
for
god!
this.
When I was listening to Grace's first episode, which I pulled a few sound bites. It's nothing crazy, Christian. Don't worry.
Oh God. Like truly 1,000 years ago.
I got a question for the audience.
Oh boy.
How did any of you listen to this show before? Grace, for the record, you were great on the show.
Oh, I doubt. No.
We were so bad on that episode.
No.
The
Okay.
amount of crosstalk going on, like
Okay.
it seems like we never tried to make a podcast before, and that was like 30 or 40 episodes in. I want to say
Interrupting is hard to learn though.
it's like
I don't know what you're talking
To
about.
like, because it's like you with your friend. We everybody knows each other. And we all
Vibing it
like know.
And like I remember that was like one of the early episodes. Were like, oh, this is one of our big ones, like that people kind of went back to,
And then we were like, there
there
are-
better ones from that era.
Oh
I'd say.
shit.
It might have
So
been
I was
one.
excited to go back, and I was like, oh my god, I hate everything that we are saying right
Yeah.
now. I was like, this is
Might have
I
been
think
the
that's
first
just being a
episode.
creative though, because it's like
Sure.
literally like I have shot things last week that I'm literally like. What the fuck? I'm
Yeah.
like, why did I would have made a complete like if we made any of our movies right now, like it would be a completely fucking different movie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
it's
that would've been much
just,
better.
You know,
But we got to go through that journey to get to here.
Yeah.
We got to go through that.
That's fair.
Let me just ask you though,
Hold on.
of these sound bites that you pulled, what's the ratio of you and me?
It's almost entirely you.
That's what I'm. This is that bullshit. Because you know that there's shit that you're like, why did I say that?
Look, if we're doing
This is
percentages, look,
fucking
look,
horseshit.
he's
Look,
trying to cancel
look,
you.
for the, on this
Horseshit.
episode, I
I
couldn't.
know you're. I
for
know
the
you're.
rec-
I know you're
for the
mad about
record-
Dexter.
For the
but
record,
that is all on you.
on this episode, and apparently right now too, I could not get a word in on that episode.
Oh.
So that's what I'm saying. Like we were all just talking at the exact same time, and there were 5 people on that episode.
Yeah,
and
it
I
was
was
a lot
like,
of
how
people.
can anybody listen to this?
What's so
Yeah.
funny is for a minute I was like 5.
Yeah,
And then I
there's
was like, oh,
Wendy
we
was
hadn't
on.
killed
Yeah, yeah.
Brian yet. No,
Yeah,
I
that's
remembered
right.
Wendy. I love
Yeah.
Wendy.
Speaking
Okay.
of Brian, we were really mean to Brian on this episode. I
Is-
don't know if it was just the bit
That
at that
feels right.
point, but we
Oh.
were just like shitting all over Brian.
Maybe we were foreseeing something.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Maybe that's why after all of these years.
They're like, I don't know why, I just
Yeah.
want to kill you.
I don't know about that, but
Yeah, but
Okay.
God, oh my
stay tuned
God.
for the soundbite section. There's a
All right.
few that I'll
Like-
play. Nothing crazy. Don't
Looking
worry.
Just like
forward to it.
young, stupid idiots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, just
But
figuring
so
out how to
great.
talk into microphones.
I mean,
Yeah.
we hadn't even found Hermione at that
Yeah.
point. We were so
Mm-mm.
innocent.
I want to say that was before we even filmed The Shape. It was 2017 when we did the episode.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that hurts my feelings.
yeah, that
and it
would've been-
was yeah.
God, we're
Because
like as
we-
old as Ken now.
filmed it like maybe like 2 months before because we wanted to get it out by Halloween.
Yeah.
And then someone was gonna edit
I
it.
wanted to get it out by Halloween. You got mad at me because I said we should get it out by Halloween because it's The Shape.
I remember like
He was like, "Fuck
No,
you,
I-
Cody," and
I,
that's
I
where the
remember
sound
you being
bites.
like, understandably so. You had to do a quick turnaround. But I was like, we can't release a Halloween
well
fan film after Halloween. I
Oh,
was like,
yeah,
we
yeah.
gotta get it
I
out.
mean, it's kind of like y'all have been making fanfics since day one. Just saying.
oh, okay.
It's almost like we're perfect.
I mean,
for
we
this
didn't
Manacled
start
universe.
in fan.
Look,
fic.
I'm just.
I wish we would have. I could definitely see me getting angry because I was a fucking asshole, but
Yeah.
I think I also would have been like, fuck, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
I don't know, but
But you
probably,
understood, but like
we'll
understandably
find
so.
out
Like you
soon.
were stressed about having to quickly do a
Well,
cut. Yeah.
You know why?
Yes.
So I think
someone
we,
else is supposed to edit it.
I
then
think
you had
we've
to jump in there.
admitted it before.
Yeah.
I
Probably.
feel like we have. I know it's
Probably.
fine, but
been
it's
8 years.
What's
not,
the tea?
Frank was originally supposed to edit it,
Yeah.
That's right.
and then he didn't do it.
Yeah.
I
And
remember.
we
No,
I
found
don't
yeah,
know.
we
out,
talked
I think
about
2
it.
or 3 weeks before it was supposed to come
It
out.
was like
but
a
yeah.
week.
Yeah.
I had like a
yeah, it was
literal
like really.
week to edit
he was
it.
like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sorry." We
and
were
then
like,
I
"Fuck
burned the
you."
footage afterwards. Burned all of it. But it was fine. I
Yeah.
think either way it would have been fine. But okay, Cody. Before we wrap things up, we're gonna start wrapping things up. I got a little game for you.
Ooh, I love games.
This is for Cody. I would involve
Okay,
you.
I'll just like sit here.
Yeah.
Lame.
I would involve you. I just don't think you can.
I'm just gonna watch some Tron
No offense.
and Hermione.
I don't think you can do well at this. I think you would be horrible at this. It would be fun.
Hurtful.
But like,
I'm
just,
great at chemistry. What is it? Physics?
Just mute her mic.
Math?
Actually. No.
Okay. Should I leave?
Name as many math problems in 60 seconds. Long division.
What kind?
No,
Oh.
no. Cody,
Yeah, hit me.
you are the only other person that I think I know that is a encyclopedist when it comes to the original 151 Pokemon.
Okay.
In 60 seconds, I want you to name as many Pokemon from the original Pokedex as you can. I don't know what
Okay.
it is. Like,
Okay.
what's the standard? You're going to get 60 seconds on the clock, 151 Pokemon,
Okay.
the original. Are you ready?
You can call a friend. I'm right here.
Thanks, Grace. Appreciate it. All right.
And, all right.
Give me a second.
Deep breath.
3. I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, and then on go. Ready? 3,
So 4.
2, 1, go.
Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise, Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot. I'm wasting too much time. Spearow, Fearow, Staryu, Starmie, Geodude,
40 seconds left.
Onix, Graveler, Golem. Nope, it's not Lord of the Rings. Goldeen and Seeking and Pikachu, Raichu, Magneton, Magnemite, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Oddish, Gloom, Vileplume,
15 seconds.
Scyther, the Ghastly Gengar Haunter,
10.
Growlithe, Growlithe, the
5.
evolved one, the evolved
3.
one, not Magmar, but Magmar
1.
counts for the game.
Stop.
Arcanine. How'd I do?
I didn't count. But it's right here. Good job.
Okay.
Unless Manny counted. I realized within
Holy
10 seconds, I was
shit.
like, I'm looking at the timer. I should be
It's fair.
tallying
It's fair.
right
It's
now.
fair.
He was too in awe.
Yeah.
that was
That felt pretty
Like,
good.
bro, I am not
see
the
the strategy
nerd
I
in this
did?
room.
Yes.
So I started with the early one, like the
Yes.
1 through 20, which I think most
All in a
fans
row.
know, like all the
Totally.
starters and all
I
that.
think you missed Rattata and Raticate.
I forgot those.
Mhm.
Then I went to the gym leaders. So I did
Yeah,
Brock,
oh,
I did
smart.
Misty, I did
Right.
Lieutenant Surge, I think his name is. And then
Yeah.
so
Smart.
I did a few. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty good job.
Yeah,
We'll
okay.
see the number right there.
I feel like I didn't pause too much. I said as much as I
No.
could.
Grace tripped you up a little bit.
I was following.
As soon as I said Golem, I
I
was like,
loved-
it's not Lord of the Rings. It's Golem.
Does
No,
anybody have the
I
count?
loved that
If
you went
anybody in
with,
the
like,
count,
the
put in the
main-
I'll
chat.
count it when I edit it together.
Well,
We'll see what
I
happens
was
here.
going to edit this one
Okay.
because
Oh,
I want to.
no,
Oh,
no.
No,
TikTok
because
will forgive you now.
Yeah, they
I
will,
wanted
yeah.
to throw in all the pictures of the Pokemon. I wanted
Oh.
to be like elaborate.
All right, if you want to do it,
Yeah,
you
no.
can, but I don't mind
Yeah.
doing it.
No,
Yeah.
no, because
Okay.
I already like had started downloading some
Oh,
stuff.
look at you
Yeah, so
go.
I was like
Oh,
pre-planning some stuff. But
Okay.
it was hard. I knew
You
you were
guys
gonna.
are
I
so
downloaded. I think like the first couple because I was
Okay.
like, oh, he'll do the starters. That's
Okay.
easy. But I was like, oh, I'll wait to see what he had said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew like the first 25.
Your Charizard they threw me off. I was like, Grace, I said it already.
Oh
It
shit!
was like the fifth
I
one
was
I
like,
said.
If I had to like put a like, I think you might have gotten maybe like around 40, 45.
Yeah.
I want to say yeah,
You know,
because it's like,
I was impressed and horrified.
because I didn't really stop, and you gave me 60 seconds, so like roughly
You
40
fucking
to
went
60,
for
I think
it.
I got.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. We'll see
made
how
me
that
think. I
goes.
don't know why, but over the weekend I was like, let's see how many you can name. Because I
Yeah.
read the one bit where you're naming Blink-182 songs. That
Yeah.
that was a fun little bit. So I
Yeah.
figure,
It's
oh,
one of
you
our
know,
best videos.
How about Pokemon?
Mhm.
Let's see that. Let's
Let's
tap
do it.
in.
That's a good idea.
Let's
Look at
tap
you
in.
with your
producing.
knowledge.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what I'm
that too.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Grace, let's try you.
Please do.
What's something that Grace loves that we can do in 60 seconds?
Yeah.
Fuck if I know.
Passages from Manacled. Let's just-
Messages from Manacled. Like I get, but this is like when Ken is like, "You and your Jermaine." I'm like, bro, like the nerd tally of this house, it's you. Like the call is coming from Ken's house. Like I'm not the nerd, Charmander over here.
Like,
I don't
could
know
you
what I would
do
know.
like name as many Harry Potter characters or Lord of the Rings characters? How many Pokemon could you name in an hour?
2.
Oh, I know you.
I feel pretty good about it.
I
It's a
feel like
solid 2. It's Charmander
Okay.
and Ratatouille.
Ratatouille,
What is it? Rattata?
Ratatata.
That's what I
Ratatouille's
said.
basically a Pokemon.
That's
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, so 2.
Okay.
I
Wow.
could probably do pretty good with Harry Potter characters.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, what would be like a thing you can name? Like,
We're trying to think. What are you good at, Grace? We don't know.
I don't know what you're good at. No.
Do you have any interest
really
in
hard.
Rock.
Yeah.
Rock. Name the rudimentary rock. There's a. What are the rocks?
Sedimentary?
Sediment. Yeah.
How many rocks can you name in a minute, Christian?
I don't know. All right. Good job, Cody. Cody got 44.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay.
44.
I'll clap for that. God damn.
Who was the 40? Obama. That's Obama. Good
Okay.
job. You got an
I got the
Obama.
It's too
Obama
soon.
number.
It's
Yeah.
too soon.
That reminds me, we did the
Gotta have them roots.
The Sporkle quiz that
Yes,
one time
that's-
with the Pokemon.
That
Yeah,
also
yeah.
kind of helped
Mhm.
fueled it a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say because I think there's over 1,000 different Pokemon, so I just kept it to the
Yeah.
original
Jesus.
151.
Yeah.
So yeah, keep it simple,
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah, the original 151. I think is good.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just comparatively speaking.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a great game for Grace next time. Is it a Pokemon?
Is this Pokemon
Is it-
real or not?
Yes.
Or is it a rock?
Yeah. No, it's like, is it a Pokemon or a prescription drug or some shit
Yeah,
like that?
yeah,
You know what I
gotta
mean?
figure
Something
that,
that's
yeah,
like
But it's a
that
trick
could-
question because they're all both. I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck.
I don't count Arcanine at the end. Sorry, 44.
Oh.
It was after
Oh
the
my
count,
god.
and I feel like you said Arcanine twice.
No.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I have to go back.
Chance. See?
Yes.
What a strange Chansey
Yeah.
pull. I'll take
Chansey.
that, yeah.
And Pokemon. Pikachu. 3.
Yes.
4.
Pokemon.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised there isn't a Pokemon called Pokemon.
Oh, there's.
No.
What's the. Is it the ball?
Oh,
The Pokeball.
Pokeball. But there is a Pokemon.
I
called,
have fucking facts, y'all.
There is
like,
a Pokemon called Voltorb that is literally a Pokeball, and then its evolved form is the same thing, but flipped on its head and is slightly bigger.
I hated everything you just said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I watched that movie once.
The original?
I didn't mean to make it sound like fucking Rose DeWitt. 84 years. But yeah, no, like the cartoon.
I
Well, I guess
was
there's only cartoon.
like obsessed. My parents were so annoyed. I saw it. I think like I was out of town like somewhere up north, and I was just begging my family. I was like, "Please, can we see it?" Meanwhile, there was like it was almost like a tornado that was gonna happen. The winds were so crazy.
They were like, no, it's a natural disaster.
Yeah.
They were like, but salamander.
Grace.
That's one, right?
No.
Charmander.
Ratatouille.
Charmander.
Charm. That's what. Yeah.
Based on a salamander.
I gave you
kind
that
of.
one. So
Yeah.
44.
Charmander,
44,
Yeah.
Cody. What can you name?
Name it.
Not rocks.
What can you name?
Hey.
Name it.
Wine?
It's a
Anything.
hell of a retort.
No, that's hard. I'm
Too
not
soon?
a what do they call it?
Presidents?
Sommelier?
Can you name presidents?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm not that good. I can name.
Can you name Harry Potter's like Necessita?
I can probably name Harry Potter characters.
Yeah.
No, I like calling them Harry Potters. That was good. That was great, Grace. How many Harry Potters can you name?
Well, like everyone, just one.
You-
Just
you name it. I can name fish. No, I can name fish.
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 Ooh,
What
fish.
an odd thing to pull out of nowhere.
No, I can't name fish. I can name.
I bet you could name 3 fish.
I can name.
How many fish can you name, Chris?
Does an eel count?
Ow.
A shark
What if
count?
it doesn't?
A clownfish.
Okay.
A
the-
bluefish.
Red
One
fish.
fish, 2 fish, 3 fish.
Goddamn pro.
Ah,
Oh
see,
man,
look
this
how
man knows his fish.
look how
Yeah.
good we've gotten. All right, Grace. Before we wrap things up here, what do you got working right now? What do you got going? Is there anything you can plug? Talk about some of the stuff.
Oh. Well.
What can you talk about?
I just aged 40. I'm like, ugh. Well, I have a feature that was supposed to, but it's getting, because of all the natural disasters, not discluding the Cheeto.
Yeah.
But I think that's getting pushed to April.
Okay.
So I have a feature coming out.
Sick.
Watch Dawn on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, you can find me everywhere at Get Your Gracing. You can follow me. You do like my Patreon, officiallygrace.com. I'm buying businesses. I do Reiki. I do consulting. I do Dramini. I do it all. What do you need? Like
Okay.
you can find me.
Her fanfic
I can
will be
name
coming
more
out
than
sometime.
3 fish, and I'm a vegan. So how does that make you feel?
Just eat fish. No, I'm just kidding.
Are you gonna play some of the? Will I be able to hear them
If you want to put like one next to your thing,
next to my thing?
your ear. That's what it's called, right?
I got to
Sure.
connect to the Bluetooth real quick. Are you connected to it?
I don't think so. I'll turn mine off real quick. While you do that, I'm gonna read some super chats that we got.
Oh,
from
yeah,
fine
'cause we-
people.
What?
You were in the middle of talking. I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh no, I was saying nothing. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Oh God, have I been like yelling this whole time? 'Cause
No.
Now I'm like so loud.
No, you're good. You're good. I don't know if that one's like cranked or not, but
Usually people are like, "You're too quiet." So now I'm like, "Ha ha."
I think there were a few people that said that. But it's
Huh?
hey, we cranked you up. Albert, Glowacki.
Hey, Albert.
Thanks, Albert. I sent in a few of them. Whoo, look at that.
Oh,
Thank
shit.
you, Albert.
I love the name Albert.
The first one, he said, Mike Peterson should come back on the show. I rewatched the episode almost weekly. Y'all got me
Oh,
through a
shit.
7-hour drive today. Thank
Oh.
you. Yeah, I mean,
That was
did
a
you
great
drive?
episode last year.
anytime
Yeah.
Mike is in town, he's more than welcome. Mike was awesome to hang out with.
I bet he made it to the top video. It's fine.
He did like
multiple
twice.
times. that episode was in there like 3 times.
Yeah,
yeah.
Got another one. I thought it. I'm not gonna lie. I almost read "Gotta poop," but it said "Gotta pop in and out" since I haven't seen Wolfman yet. Much love. Don't worry, we didn't spoil anything. We got close to it, but. And then he also sent one more. Lee, as in Lee Winnell, takes on all the Cum universe. I'd love to see a non-musical Phantom adaptation. That was
Classic Universal Monsters.
Yeah, that was Eric Striffler.
Yeah.
Establishment
Sure.
of the Cum universe. Yeah.
I love a cum universe.
That was clean. Arcadio sent in a super chat. Thank you, Arcadio. Have to shout out Grace for an all-time performance in Dawn. Really elevated the flick. Absolutely.
Oh, that's very nice.
That's you. That's all you. And you're not even on the poster. Look at that. No.
Yeah.
And Cody covered it up
Trash.
with Dexter, Original Sin.
Paramount Plus, guys, check it out.
It's a great show.
8 other shows.
Paul Marcus sent in a couple of super chats. Thank you. The Queen and Her Knight / Clowns.
Take it.
Now, Paul. All right.
Which one's the jester? Come on.
You can stay.
Okay. All right. And then he sent in another one saying Her Rock. There it is.
Me and this rock have been through a lot together.
Been through a lot. Yes. All right. There it is, folks.
I think I'm good with the Bluetooth connection to the new board now.
Oh,
So think
I
I'm
would
good.
hate if you couldn't
Are you
play
ever
these
gonna
sound
take
bites.
that plastic screen off? Because like my OCD has been looking at that the whole show.
I love leaving that on there as long as you
No,
can.
Cody,
the
you're
one in
like-
my
you're
car, I
like
left it in there for
10.
like a year before I finally took it
No.
off.
It's gonna
Thanks,
get so
Wiley.
good.
Just saw that. Wiley says, love you guys.
Wiley,
Thanks, everybody.
thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta fix the Streamlabs.
But we love you.
Is this still popping up by your face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About it.
That's what she
It's
said.
all good. You're going to fix it right now. There we go. Nice.
All right. Thank you, Wiley.
So
Appreciate
much
you.
better.
Love you too. All right. You ready, Cody?
I'm ready.
Every week, if we give a shout out to our patrons that support us $15 and up, and it's followed by a soundbite. So if you want to help support this channel and all the things that we are doing, like a Dawn, a scare tag, or anything creative whatsoever,
Naming
the
fish.
Patreon, naming fish, the Patreon helps us out. In fact, I'm happy to report that our budget that we had basically spent on Dawn, we have finally made all that back.
We made our money back.
We started.
Everything else from
Yes.
here is a positive now?
More
Everything's a
pizza.
positive.
Hey, we're in the black
Yes,
now?
we're in the
Alright.
black.
That's the phrase.
Oh,
When
okay.
you're making money.
Okay.
Right?
I don't make money a lot, so
Okay,
that's
got
new to me.
Okay.
All right. So thank you. So if you want to join us over there, patreon.com/wangers. We have a couple new tiers, some stuff dropping on there. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right. Aaron
I love
Woodley.
it.
Okay, so real quick, because I'm
Oh.
doing the first 6 or 7 sound bites here from Grace's first episode on the show.
You don't have to.
But because this is a old Collider video, I have to play the intro.
Oh. Blast from the past, huh?
Oh god.
Love the little pop. Alec M.S. Young. This is weird. We have women on the show. That's not the first time we've had women on the show, is it?
I think it was.
That's why
I
we were.
was your first girl.
That's why we were nervous.
Yeah.
Not just one girl, but two.
I'm always the girl. that
2
got
in one
away.
show.
Billy Storley.
Okay, this next one is an example of how bad the crosstalk was a little bit. Okay, not as bad as like the infamous Oscar soundbite that we have that we play every now and then.
Sure.
But this is pretty bad.
That's such an ugly dog.
What?
Brian.
Tuna?
Oh my
Brian.
I think I mean.
Brian.
Tuna is
Tuna-
the cutest little. Can I look up tuna right
Boo-boo.
now?
You've seen Tuner though,
I don't
right?
have service,
no,
or
I've
else
never
I'd show
seen
you how
tuna.
wrong you are, you
Oh, I'm
dirty
sorry.
bastard.
Oh, I should have gotten you guys my
it's
Wi-Fi.
like, how is this like
Shit,
still
I'm a horrible
alive?
host.
Because there's people who love it and care for it and take care of it and don't judge it for its appearance.
Oh, that's like the
Over by-
ugliest dog in the world. It's like 7 conversations going on at once.
Oh my god.
I love
Christ.
Grace passionately defending this dog there. in
I
the
think
middle. That was
I
so
can
fucking
see-
good.
Tuna,
I
the
can-
puppy dog.
Yeah.
And
Who's
you
Tuna?
didn't name Tuna, you
No.
fucking idiot.
I can see maybe why we were angry at Brian.
because he was saying that
He was saying the dog was ugly.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Billy. I said that one. Bobby Mitchell.
I mean, what
I just like your
Oh,
laugh.
that's-
I just
that's
like your
funny.
laugh there.
Brian,
That's fun.
that sounds like a beardless Christian. Am I beardless in that?
Maybe.
All right.
I mean, what
We gotta find a way to isolate. That's pretty good. That's a good clown laugh.
Yeah.
Brian
Oh.
Arsenal. Did I say that?
No.
No idea what,
What
the,
the
hell that
fuck?
was. Let's play
Am
that
I-
again.
No, I don't. You were listening to that. What was the context, please? For the
You
love
were-
of God.
You were describing a YouTube ad that you got. And it sounded like this.
I don't. I don't like it.
Okay, won't play it again.
No.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck
That's just
that
a
is.
noise you're making, but okay.
Okay. I hope so.
Okay.
Brian D.
I like books. I read. Cody doesn't.
Is that not true? At the time.
Yeah, we had a whole conversation about audiobooks
Nobody has
and everything.
read until
Okay.
they've read Manacled.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I like that one. Cindy Perez.
Cranberries interlude.
Apologize to anybody.
Psycho.
No, you were doing the song Zombie?
Cranberries interlude.
Apologize to
Oh,
anybody.
Cranberries interlude.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
Okay, that was it from the episode, by the way.
Okay,
You're
nice.
safe
That's
now.
too bad.
is
Not that
sticky.
bad. Not that
All
bad.
right. But still none from you.
No. Of course not. Couldn't get a word in.
He deleted them permanently,
Permanently?
from every drive.
Why is Cody's mic muted for this whole episode? FS1138.
21 jump in my ass.
See, that one's fun. That's a fun one. That's a fun. I
Cody
like that
just made one of himself, and he's like, and I just think we should all love each other equally, and women should be present. And we're like, wow,
I'm just
Cody.
saying. Listen to all these sound bites,
ahead
and
of
how
the
many
time.
of them are me? Just
It's-
saying.
I think so far
You
only
just talk
you.
more, man. I think there's more. Yeah, there's more opportunity for your
We
sound
had
bites.
more energy then. We were young.
No,
We
that
were
one.
dumb.
That's like 2 years ago.
Oh.
This one?
Yeah, the John
21 jump in my ass.
Yeah, that's a COVID. You can hear.
21 jump
You
in
can
my
hear
ass.
like the Zoom
Yeah.
crackle.
Oh yeah.
Giuseppe.
Oh wait, Giuseppe.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Gillespie. Harley Payne.
Mhm.
I was close. 'Cause I'm a singer. John Noto.
Oh, fuck.
Ah.
Oh, my God.
Isn't there a longer one?
I don't know the context. of
Isn't
that.
there a longer one?
I think I thought that was us playing Wii Sports, right?
Was it?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm sure that's what that was.
Okay.
That's
Jul-
what we all sound like playing Wii Sports.
Julia Connor.
For some reason.
Carl Soderback.
Jeff Bezos came, Bill Gates came, Mark Zuckerberg came. Many of them came numerous times. The bankers have all come. Everybody's coming.
You can't write this shit. Cat Markham.
Hey, how you doing, little mama?
Oh God.
That is a Cody soundbite.
Yeah, it's funny. Kyle Johnson. God. Maris Thornton.
I'm sure you have a great butthole, Cody.
Thanks.
Michael Bittner.
It's a nice poll.
Nick Wade.
And then I'll do pink lemonade.
Senior film. Sergio Castaneda. And so I have to say who go. Oh, no, that was all the cheers. Fuck! God, fuck! Son of a bitch! That's why I need you to hear. I think that's one that's like.
It's
I
a
think-
Hall of Fame for
I
you.
think that's like-
That's one of your
like
best
if
ones.
somebody was like, but describe Christian, I'd be like, I'm gonna send you
that's
this
the
4
one.
second sound.
I think that's Amber's like number one. She said when she watched karaoke, she rewind that like
It's so good.
multiple times.
So good.
Yeah.
And it was followed by this.
Sheridan Ponce. You are the reason. You are the reason. You are the reason.
You sound like a youth pastor.
Yeah. Oh, hey, working towards it. Stephanie Merritt.
Oh.
Stefan Solosi. Terry Stockwell.
You got away with your words and a big fat cock.
Kills me every time.
Comes out of nowhere.
TJ Jones.
Yeah!
Tyler Eklund.
Yes, Cody. Yes, goddammit. Yes.
And,
Fucking.
and finally, Wiley Todd.
Oh!
That's a good one.
Come the fuck on!
He's cut.
You just made that.
Oh!
No
Hey!
Oh, he might get. Oh, fuck off.
Oh, this is fun.
Oh, is that two? Oh, how close did it get? Oh.
Oh.
Whoa.
Do you know what's happening there, Grace?
I think I do.
It's great.
You can see some of that in Manacled.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Personified.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Grace, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. The rock is very sticky. Do we know what that's about?
It's probably all the fake blood that was on it.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
It's
and-
always, you guys make me laugh so hard. This is great. I
No.
needed this.
Good. I'm glad we can
Name some fish.
squeak coming behind here. Anyways, this is what TikTok does. I'm just like, scatterbrain, and then all of a sudden I'm cutting halfway through the sentence. Thank you all so much for joining
Blame
us here
TikTok.
on this episode of The Wanger Show. Make sure you go and follow Grace and all the things that she's doing. There'll be links in the description for you to go and check out. Follow her. Stay tuned for her feature that's going to be coming out real soon. We're all very excited for it. Anything else, Cody? Got anything else?
No.
Make sure you like this video. Leave a comment. That very much helps out this show.
Oh,
And if you ever want to listen to us on the go, Apple Podcasts or Spotify, that helps us out a lot over there as well. Thank you all. Have a good, safe week. Be good people. You're doing like a.
Is it? No, I was just saying that was nice. Yeah, go hug your puppy dogs and go kill Brian.
I like books. I read. Cody doesn't. It's like every time, just like a blast in the face.
It's like a
What?
Not clean. Can't do it.
Hey, how you doing, little mama?
he can do it.
Now Cody
Mama?
has to like, if I say something, he has to give me a look, and I just either say
Doing, little mama?
no, but if I don't say anything,
But even if you say no, he's like,
he's
save.
gonna do it anyways. Yeah, I get
A nice poll.
gibberish,
poll.
and then he gets that's a nice poll.
So you have a
Or
great poll.
no, what's the other one you fucking played? Oh, I'll take a pink lemonade.
Yeah, I'll do pink lemonade.
Like, oh, I can't believe he said that.
I didn't clip that one. That was a Brian one.
Okay, all right, that's fair. To be fair, Brian might have clipped a bunch of them as well.
Yes!
See,
Fucking-
I missed the headphones.